connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife
Terrence, am I
habitat.
on
From abundant
YouTube?
fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong.
Hey,
I know
Tara.
you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Yes, I am.
Are you at home?
Yeah, am I on YouTube?
Yeah, I thought you were at a remote.
Oh, no, I'm at home.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The remote is this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
You see, everything's going smoothly. I'm at home.
Oh.
Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln
I just wanted to
Ware
make sure
Show.
it was on.
Investigators are working to determine the cause of a Thursday fire in Avondale. Flames ignited at
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Okay.
before noon. One person was injured.
All right.
Authorities are investigating the discovery of skeletal remains this week in West Price Hill. Bones were found Wednesday in a wooded area near Minion Avenue. There's been no word on the identity of the victim or on a cause of death. Nathaniel Lowe drove in a run in the bottom of the ninth inning to give the Reds a 3-2 series win over the Pirates. The series with Pittsburgh continues at Great American Ballpark this weekend. The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden fell victim to an apparent swatting incident on Thursday. The zoo reports receiving a threat prior to opening yesterday and contacted police, who later determined that there was no active danger on the grounds. The zoo opened and issued a statement of thanks to local law enforcement. Cincinnati's North Avondale neighborhood was the scene of a Thursday morning shooting incident. Police say a Spectrum worker was shot in the neck during a robbery around 5 a.m. The victim's injuries are described as life-threatening. I'm Heather Pasco in 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird. It's a plane.
Lincoln, Bobinkin, banana, pineapple, Finken, fee, fine, Mominkin, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. I'm just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then later on this afternoon at 4 o'clock, we'll be out at Stagger Lee's. Oh, yeah, right there on Elm Street. So come on down, check us out for the live broadcast then. So we'll be back live here on the radio, and we'll be back live on YouTube. Oh, yeah, giving you a double dose today. And I tell you, there's a lot going on around the tri-state, the nation, and the world. As you notice, gas prices have gone up a little. They're jumping off of that $3.99 that everybody's been on for, it seemed like over 2 weeks. They've been stuck at $3.99. Well, now they've gone up over the $4 mark in most places. Some are still holding on, but just think about this now. Shell Oil Company has made a profit of $9.8 billion, the second highest on record, as the Iran war lifts prices. Yeah. Shell's profit has more than doubled. More than doubled. Now you can see maybe prices go up maybe 10% or something. You know, their profits go up 10%, but their profits have more than doubled to $9.8 billion. And that's just crazy. That is absolutely insane. And all off of your backs. And I bet you Donald Trump probably has a whole lot of stock in Shell Oil. You think? You think? Oh, yeah. That's why he's a billionaire now. A 15-year-old kid. That 15, think about this. This happened in Indianapolis. Well, right outside of Indianapolis. A 15-year-old boy was convicted of murder and sentenced to 100 years in prison. Yeah, it was a gang-related shooting and left one woman dead, another woman wounded, and a third injured when she was hit by a car fleeing the gunfire. His name is Jamaz Larry. He's from Anderson, Indiana. And can you imagine at 15 years old, you're given a sentence of 100 years? You're like, go ahead and stick the needle in my arm and let's end it right now. Stick the needle in and let's call it a day. His life is over. And I don't think there's you given 100 years, you're probably not even coming up for parole after 50. You're going to have to do probably 50 before you come up for any kind of parole. If at all. 15 years old. And I'm wondering, where did it start to turn south for this 15-year-old kid? Think about this now. Things had to start going wrong around 12 or 13. He just didn't wake up, turn 15, and join a gang, start shooting. It just didn't happen overnight. So at 15, this had to start somewhere. And think about it for a minute, folks. Where do you think it started, and how did it start? How did this kid take a wrong turn and go down the wrong path? Whose fault was it? Was it his parents' fault or what? Can somebody please tell me this? Yeah. This kid had to go south at some point in his life at 12, 13, maybe even younger than that. 513-749-1230. Can you help me out with this? At 15 years old, you're sentenced to 100 years in jail. 100 years in jail. And he had a friend with him. This guy got 120 years in jail. It's crazy to think about. Does he really realize what happened to him? At 15, does he realize what his life is going to be like now? I don't think he realizes it. At 15, he has no idea what he's in store for. As soon as he turns 18, he's going to the big boy prison. It's absolutely insane that these kids at such a young age are getting into trouble, doing the things that they're doing at such a young age. 15 years old, and it had to start 11, 12, 13. And he gets into the gang, and then they give him a gun, and then they were trying to shoot a witness, which was botched. They ended up not shooting the guy they were trying to shoot. He was going to be a witness in a trial, and I guess the gang member had told these guys to go kill him, and they didn't kill him, and they killed somebody else by mistake, and 100 years in jail. All because somebody in a gang wanted you to do something. Is that crazy or what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like our good friend Elwood Jones is suing the Blue Ash Police. He says they withheld evidence and planted evidence and the whole bit. Okay, in his car, the police took control of his car. They looked in the trunk. They found a toolbox. They looked in the toolbox, didn't find anything that could have been used as a weapon, didn't find anything. Then, a few days later, all of a sudden, they found a pendant in the toolbox that they had checked. The pendant belonged to the lady who was killed. Why didn't they see it the first time out? Why didn't they report this to the police when they searched the car? We didn't find anything in the trunk. And then all of a sudden they find a pendant right in the toolbox in the trunk. Something kind of fishy going on here. And he has filed a lawsuit against the Blue Ash Police Department. And I guess he included the prosecutors who were prosecuting the case along with that. Yeah. Withholding evidence and all kind of things. So Elwood Jones is out there doing, hey, he wants what's owed to him. He spent 30 years of his life in prison. And can you imagine the stress of being on death row most of the time? And coming down to the nitty gritty, except they didn't have the proper drugs to put in his body to kill him. Can you imagine the stress that would put on a person? And hey, now he wants to be paid for it. And I can't blame him at all. Elwood Jones. And he's a frequent visitor to 1230 The Buzz. And hey, we wish him good luck. Speaking of police and hiding evidence, the Middletown police officer was found guilty of allowing a grandfather to whip his grandson. Yeah. And she was on trial yesterday. She was crying, and she said she thought she was doing what was best for the kid. He needed corporal punishment, she says. And when the grandmother called her ex-husband, I guess he brought a belt over to the house. He says, "Are you the police officer that agrees with corporal punishment?" She says, "Yes." And then they took that belt out, turned him over, and went to town on him. She turned her body cam away and muted the sound so nobody could hear how many lashes he was taking and how hard they were and what was said. Yeah. She said the grandson had kicked the grandmother. He threw his iPad. He broke the remote control, smacked the monitor, then broke the TV monitor. And all this happened before the cop arrived, and the grandmother called her ex-husband, asked him to bring the belt over. He identified himself as Grandpa. When he arrived at the home with the leather belt, according to the video, he asked Patterson if she was the officer that talked about corporal punishment before he even started whipping the kid. He was handcuffed during all this. And he got about 8 to 11 lashes on the lower torso and the legs while handcuffed. Yeah. She told investigators she turned away, muted the camera because she considers corporal punishment a private matter between the juvenile and the guardian. Yeah. So, how do you feel about that? Do you think that officer was out of order? Or was she doing the right thing? She was saving this kid from joining a gang and killing somebody and getting 100 years in prison like the other kid did. I don't know. I just don't know. It also came out in court that after the man whipped the teen, he yelled at him, "You are a effing child. You don't tell nobody what to do. You threatened someone with a knife again." And the teen responded, "The same person that beat me as a child." He called the teen an expletive, then said, "You're just like your father." "I'm nothing like my father," the teen responded. Man, oh boy. I mean, geez. There's so much going on out there. Where do you start? Where do we start? And then, well, I guess the zoo is making up for Harambe. 30-year-old gorilla, Chewy, is pregnant. Yeah. So the zoo is now adding to the gorilla population. And, you know, gorillas, they stay pregnant same as humans in 8 to 9 months. 8 to 9 months. 98% of the same DNA as humans. And I know we're not going to get into that religious debate on whether we're related to the gorillas, whether we evolved from the apes. They say man evolved from the apes. I don't know. What would happen if some scientist, and I know it's unethical, what would happen if he took the sperm of a human male and impregnated? Can the sperm of a human male impregnate an ape? Is what I'm wondering. And what would the result be? Huh? What would the baby be like? What would it be? Would it be superhuman? I don't know. Would it be Donald Trump? I don't know. I think I deserve a rim shot on that one. Yes. Would they come out like Donald Trump or what? I don't know. But I don't think any scientist or anybody would take the chance on doing that because they would probably end up in jail. But it would be interesting to see if male sperm could impregnate a female ape. And what would the results be? Because you got 98% of the same DNA. What happened to the other 2%? I don't know. I need a scientist to tell me, because I don't know. But it would be interesting. And I know you religious folk, God, we didn't evolve from no ape. God created us. All right. Let's move along. I think we probably need to take a break at this point. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you till about 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then we'll take a short break. And then we'll be back at 4 this afternoon. Then tomorrow I'll be over at Corinthian Baptist Church. Yeah. I'll be there from 1 until 3. Book bag giveaways, school supplies for children. Bunch of churches got together and figure, why would we do this stuff separately? Let's get together and do it as one. And I think that's a great idea. Churches need to do more of that. They need to do more of that type of stuff. I'm telling you. They need to do more of getting together and doing things, because a lot of these churches are so small. They're barely making it. They're barely keeping the lights on at some of these churches. And then you got some churches people love and a lot of members there, you know. So they could take in these little churches. And I think they should all join one church and have a big mega church. Have a black crossroads. Is that even possible? I don't think so. Everybody wants their territory. You know, everybody wants to have their own church, have their members. They're not talking about that. Yeah. But anyway, that's for another conversation in itself. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 1230 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With news, entertainment, and information. Starting at 6 a.m., set your alarm for Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
What's going on, Cincinnati? This is Erica Campbell.
Followed by The Lincoln Ware Show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Hey, this is Lincoln Ware. Join me for The Lincoln Ware Show.
Then it's Keeping It Real.
With me, Reverend Al Sharpton.
From 1 till 4 p.m. News, entertainment, and information. We've got it all right here on 1230 The Buzz.
May we please pause for a minute of prayer. Oh, dear God, creator of the entire universe, we stop what we are doing to say thank you and to let you know that we appreciate having you in our lives. Because of our belief in you, God, our understanding of your greatness and your mercy, and most importantly, our witnessing of your awesome power and unlimited ability, we know that you can empower us to accomplish that which may appear impossible. You did not let the sea stop Moses. You parted the waters. You did not allow the wall to stop Joshua. You made the wall come tumbling down. You didn't allow the giant to stop David. And you didn't even allow death to stop Jesus, who we all know is still teaching as strong as ever. So all that we ask of you today, dear God, is to please help us to never forget that for with you, our God, nothing is impossible. Hallelujah and amen.
Hallelujah.
Hey, Cincinnati, get ready for the Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament. The City of Cincinnati, in partnership with the Cincinnati Recreation Commission, present the Queen City Slam, Saturday, August 8th at the Banks. Youth, adult, and pro-am teams are welcome. We've got a bracket for everyone. We're bringing the community together for an action-packed day of hoops and fun on Saturday, August 8th, in front of the Freedom Center at the Banks. Don't miss out on the chance to be a part of Cincinnati's basketball legacy. Whether you're a rising star, a seasoned player, or just looking to showcase your skills, the Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament is the event for you. Get your team together and visit queencityslam.com to register. Cincy youth teams play for free. Spaces are limited. Now's your chance to show Cincinnati what you've got. The Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament is Saturday, August 8th at the Banks. Go to queencityslam.com to register. Game on.
Whether it's help with hormone therapy, weight management, or sexual health, every woman should have access to affordable prescription medication and personalized care that understands the whole woman. Join me, Dr. Doug Lucas, clinical lead of hormone optimization and longevity at LifeMD, along with other leading experts on the podcast Here's Something Good on Women's Health and Longevity. To learn more, go to lifemd.com.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
All right, First Lady of Walk and Talk.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
There it is.
I kept on trying. Learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
How you like that, real Terrence Howard?
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Oh, boy.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
1230 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you on a Friday morning. So we're here at the Radio 1 Montgomery studios. And, man, there's a lot going on. Let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters. Check in with my good friend, Detective Tiffany Green. How are you today?
I'm good. Good morning, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm doing great. You sound a little like, I don't know, like you're back from the speaker or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm back. Is
Okay.
this better?
Yes, a little better. Yes.
Okay.
Who are you? How you? Well, what do you? Oh, that's right. You're working this weekend, right?
I am. I did. I got out last night though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Went to one of the Q events, the Omega Sci-Fi events.
I stopped by something to whine about.
Okay.
And I went past Vintage. Yes.
Okay.
That was the welcoming party.
Was it a lot of people?
Yeah. Yes.
I figured that.
It was a sea of purple.
Unbelievable. There's a lot of things going on. You got the Reds. You got this guy, I forgot his name, at Paycor. You got FC Cincinnati. You got the Qs in town. You got all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, there's something to do for everyone this weekend.
Yes. All right, who are we looking for today? Oh, by the way, there's a reward for the person who shot the cable guy over in Avondale, correct?
Yes, there is. So Spectrum is offering a $25,000 reward. Yes. All the information regarding that reward is posted on our Facebook page.
All right. Who are we looking for today?
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Robert Miller. Mr. Miller is wanted for felony probation violation and felony change of duty to inform. Robert Miller is a white male. He's 53 years old. He's 5'6" and 195 pounds. Robert Miller has an arrest history of duration of registration and violation of temporary protection order and was last known to live on Ferguson Road in Westwood. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Aaron Brown. Mr. Brown is wanted for felony possession of drugs. Aaron Brown is a black male. He's 34 years old. He's 6'3" and 190 pounds. Aaron Brown has no known arrest history and was last known to live on Glengate Lane and Pleasant Ridge. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Robert Miller or Aaron Brown, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 513-352-3040, night or day, cash money for your clues. And have a good time working this weekend.
Oh, I will. And you have a good time, too, tomorrow at your book bag drive.
Yes, we'll be over there at Corinthian. Also, there's another event that's going on for, it's called the Men of Honor and Valor. And that's going to take place at the Greater Emmanuel Apostolic Temple Church. and it's got Cecil Thomas, Dr. Keith Melvin, it's got Eric Kearney, and I was supposed to be there, but I got so many other things going on tomorrow. I might be able to pop in there, but they're going to have breakfast and everything for people. So it's at the Greater Emmanuel Apostolic Church, and that's right there on Galbraith Road, 1150 Galbraith Road. So, hey, check that out tomorrow morning at 11.
Okay, but quick question.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get Terrence to verify, but I could have swore earlier this week you said that you were just relaxing, taking it easy. You didn't have anything planned.
I know. Stuff came up. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I had everything going on this weekend. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It works like it happens that way with me. Sometimes I don't think I have any guests, and then I have 50,000 guests coming in the studio. So those things happen.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you on Monday.
All right, we'll talk to you. That's Detective Tiffany Green. And I did start off the week saying, I was going to just do the walk, and that was it. And then all this stuff came up, and here I am. I'll be at Corinthian from 1 to 3, and we got the walking club. Of course, it looks like rain. Be your own judge whether it's raining or not. The timeline, it's hard to figure out the timeline of when the rain will come. Sometimes it comes right after the walk. You have a chance to get a whole walk in, great weather, and as soon as the walk is over, all hell breaks loose. Or sometimes it's raining like hell before the walk. And, it just depends on the timeline. I think, for my money, I think Channel 5 gives you the best timeline of the rain. I don't know. I think Channel 5 does a great job of timing that rain out perfectly. So watch them tomorrow morning, and you'll get a chance to look at that timeline. You got to get up early, watch that timeline of when that rain, and watch where it is. If it's over the area of Finneytown, Winton Woods, over in that area. It'll give you a good gauge of the rain tomorrow. But they say it's going to rain pretty much on and off all day tomorrow. So we'll just have to play it by ear for the Lincoln Ware Walking Club. Yes. All right. Let's see. We might as well go ahead and take another break before we get into the calls this morning. 513-749-1230. And I made a mistake of telling Queen to call back today to tell us about how the state of California kidnapped her kids because the landlord put her out and she was deemed homeless, and that's why they took her kids. But, I like to talk to Queen when I'm at the studio so I can sort of put her on pause and so I can get my words in. And see, when I'm doing a broadcast, like Terrence Howard could be on the phone talking to somebody calling in wanting to get on the air. Terrence Howard is on the phone, and it's just kind of difficult. So, Queen, I promise, call me back Monday, and you'll be the first one up. I'll get you in Monday. But it's just hard to talk to people like Queen when I'm on remote. It's just too hard because they go on and on. They don't listen to what I'm trying to say. They just rattle on, and it just becomes so difficult to do. My blood pressure goes up, and then it just gets crazy. You know what I mean? So, Queen, I apologize. I did tell you to call me back today, but I'm begging you to call me back Monday, and I'm sorry about that. She was the first one up, too. She's ready to go. Ready to go. But, Queen, I'll give you ample time on Monday to explain your case about the state of California, as you say, kidnapping your kids. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent to your phone? From exclusive contests and cash giveaways to breaking news and can't miss events, we're keeping you connected all day long. Join the 1230 The Buzz text club right now by texting BUZZ to 23845. Get instant updates on local news, community events, special guests, hot topics, and chances to win prizes before anyone else. If it's happening in the city, you'll hear it from the Buzz first. Cash, contests, conversations, and community. All in the palm of your hand. Text BUZZ to 23845 and stay connected with the station bringing you real talk and real voices every single day. 1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
You're still glowing.
flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you're from Roselawn or Walnut Hills, South Cumminsville or South Fairmount, our families and our community come first. We look out for each other. Greg Landsman fought to get us free preschool for 3- and 4-year-olds so our children have a strong foundation. And now that he's in Congress, he fought against the insurance companies jacking up costs on our families. He's fighting to protect Medicare and Social Security for our seniors, fighting the big corporations that are jacking up costs on our groceries and gas. Greg Landsman even wrote the bill to cap the cost of prescription drugs like insulin to make it easier to raise our families, take care of our seniors, and keep our community strong. Greg Landsman is the leader we need in Congress because family matters most. Paid for by DCCC, dccc.org. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. DCCC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Summertime is here. By taking a few precautions, you and your family can stay safe all season long. Wear sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 and reapply every 2 hours, or more often if you've been swimming or sweating. Wear lip balm with SPF, sunglasses and a hat for even more sun protection. When riding your bike, always wear a properly fitted helmet, bright clothing, reflectors and lights, especially in low light or at night. Do not walk distracted. Put away cell phones or take out earbuds so you're aware of your surroundings. Use sidewalks and mark crosswalks. Always supervise children when swimming, even those who are strong swimmers. Enroll kids in swim lessons and use a U.S. Coast Guard approved flotation device. Teach children that swimming in open water is different than swimming in a pool. Never leave a child unattended in a car. And always check the back seat when you leave the car. For more tips, visit CincinnatiChildren's.org and search for injury prevention.
Are you looking for a school where your child can thrive? Discover North Bend STEM Academy, Cincinnati's new tuition-free K-5 public charter school. At North Bend STEM Academy, students enjoy hands-on STEM learning, extended reading and math instruction, caring teachers, and a safe, supportive environment designed to help every child succeed. Free breakfast and lunch are provided, and enrollment is happening now. Give your child a strong start and a bright future. Visit northbendstemacademy.org and enroll today.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
I guess I called AA because alcohol didn't work anymore. Drinking used to give me a sense of meaning in life. I called AA not knowing what to expect. Certainly not cheerfulness, but that's what I got. People had humor. They seemed to be at ease. I hung around. Now I feel much more comfortable with myself and the people around me. Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. I've never wanted a commercial break to last longer before. I wish we had a couple of more minutes in there. Yes. Anyway, I want to thank the First Lady of Walk and Talk. Another great breakfast. My favorite breakfast, my all-time favorite breakfast, grits, bacon, eggs, and fruit. And that's, you got me. hash browns. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Life doesn't get any better than that. I'm telling you. All right. 513-749-1230. So the First Lady of Talk, she does it every time. She lays it out there. All right. Let's go to Sister Regina. How are you today, Sister Regina?
Mr. Lincoln, I'm grateful and glad, sir, and yourself.
I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there.
All right. Well, hello, Sister Ware, Miss Nettie. How are you both doing? Well, I pray. Well, I want to give you a bit of positivity before I make a comment on the 15-year-old and the monkey situation. The positivity is there was a group of children from, I think, 13 to 14 up to 18 with the Recreation Commission. They took them up to Yellow Springs, Ohio, and they're on their way back down the Ohio River in canoes.
Okay.
And when you have your recreation people come on like you do sometime, ask them about that River Trek program. Okay. And it's very positive. My granddaughter is 16 now. She started at 14. She was a line leader already, but they canoe down from Yellow Springs. They do water testing and whatnot, and they had their tents and everything, but they're due back today between 1 and 3 o'clock, I do believe. But that's a positive thing. Mm-hmm. But she's in marching band, and she's a steel drum player, too, so you got to keep your children active. Now, as far as the 15-year-old, like that owl on the Tootsie Roll Pop commercial used to say, how many licks does it take to get to the center? The world may never know. But the situation isn't crazy. It's wicked and evil. Now, keep in mind, Mr. Lincoln,
what?
There once was a human they called Billy the Kid. Why did they say kid? Because he was a child. Mm-hmm. Now, in Making of the Mob documentary I saw, Myron Lansky, Lucky Luciano, all those young men, they were children as well. You know, a lot of them, Mal Barker and her sons, and don't forget Bonnie and Clyde, they were young.
Yeah.
They didn't do this stuff as adults. So it's nothing new under the sun. It's just got fruitful and multiplied.
Okay.
And it's not crazy.
So you saying 15, they've been doing this at 15, like 100 years ago. Over 100 years ago.
You know, young people going that way, and you'll never really know why. It could have been...
I thought Billy the Kid looked like he was a kid. I thought he just looked like a kid. Maybe he wasn't a kid, he just looked like one.
He was young. Like I say, Lucky Luciano, Myron Lansky, and that group, they were young when they started, you know, and it's not new. It's just more, and you know news better because the internet and all that stuff, but there's nothing new under the sun, and it's not crazy, it's wicked and evil. But the 15-year-old, you know, that's sad, but...
100 years in prison, that's something else. 100 years.
Hey, they making an example out of him, and if these young folks don't understand that, they'll go that way too.
I don't think they realize what that means. I don't really think it hits them, you know, that you're going to be in jail 100 years. That's the rest of your life. I don't know if it hits them like that.
No, it don't hit them, because when they out there doing what they doing, maybe they seen others do it, who knows. But it'll hit them when they end up somebody's, you know, they might get snatched.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
And, well, it's sad. We just got to stay prayed up. But the monkey situation, when you mentioned Trump's name, I said, now, Steve Lincoln going to end up with a lawsuit. The one brother that calls Trump a orangutan, them apes going to take y'all to court and sue y'all for slandering their name.
Yeah. Look, as many names as Trump has been called, you know, he's in the position. They're going to look at Obama. Look what they called Obama. I mean, come on. When you're in that position, you know, you're exempt. You just got to face it. They're gonna talk about it.
But them apes ain't done nothing to y'all for y'all to put that over in the pile with them. Come on, now, have mercy on them poor animals. Bother y'all, Mr. Lincoln. But again, little, you know, light of positivity. You got that group of children paddling. They on the river now.
Boy, that's a lot of paddling. That's a lot of paddling on the river. That's a whole lot of paddling.
Well, they stop, because they ain't doing it day and night.
Right.
They they have their tents and whatnot.
And it's going downstream. They're going downstream, so that helps out a lot too.
Yeah, it do, but it's still hard work because when they get to that landing, they have to pull those canoes up, and help put up gear and everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, next time you talk with someone from recreation, ask them, to talk about that river trek.
All right, we'll do that.
My daughter was on it when they first started it back in, a while back.
All right, Sister Regina.
It's something good and positive. All right, have a blessed rest of your day, sir.
Thanks for your call. All right. 513-749-1230. That was Sister Regina. And there was a black guy that had a little rental paddle boat company. This was years and years ago. And he did advertising, and he had me come down and get in one of the paddle boats, and we paddled down the Ohio River for a minute. It was great going down. We got so far down that he said, okay, it's time to turn around and head back. And trying to paddle back against that stream, I'm telling you, that wasn't fun at all. It was okay going down, but when we turned around, oh boy. Yes, it was a long way back, let me tell you, but we made it back. I don't know whatever happened to that guy, but he had a little paddle boat rental company right there on the Ohio River. And I don't know what happened, but that's if you ever get a chance to do something like that, I don't have an inkling to do that. I don't want to do that stuff. And we did it. It was okay, and that was it. But, that Ohio River is no joke, let me tell you. All right, 513-749-1230. Let's go to Vernon. Hey, Vernon, good morning. How are you?
What's going on, brother? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. That Middletown cop, she's not going to have to worry about money because so many people have donated money to her.
They did?
She probably saved that child's life by whooping his ass. And you look at that boy who just got 100 years. He didn't wake up that morning and do what he did.
Yeah.
That's because there was no structure, there was no discipline, and there was no fear of anybody else in that child's life. And when you get to that point and you're out in the streets, you can be convinced to do just about anything.
Yeah.
I raised 3 foster kids, including my own. They all would tell you the same thing. Going to the military was easier than living with me because of structure and because of discipline. I'm not my son's friend. I'm his father. Somewhere along the line, when you took the fathers out of the household, and I tell people this, I'm going to tell you something, Lincoln. Did you know that you did not have to impregnate every woman you had sex with?
Well, they don't think about that.
No, they don't. You got all these babies out here. You're not being the father of the kid. You're not in the girl's life. You're not in the child's life. The white man got to make you pay money just to even keep the lights on. And then you wonder why the child winds up doing 100 years in prison. That is the parents' fault that child wound up the way he is. Just like the white man down in Georgia who just got, he got like 20 years, his son shot up the school.
Oh, yeah, I got that story, too. I wanted to talk about that also. Yeah. I mean, this should be a lesson. Y'all folks better pay attention to what your kid's doing. And they didn't even notice this kid was going through some stuff. And then let him have the gun. I think the father needs to go to jail. They should have put his butt in jail. I'm not mad with them at all for sending his ass to jail.
How you going to buy your son a gun?
And took him to the range. They took him for target practice.
Right. It's like, oh, well, we just playing. Come on. I played it all. You know me. I always believe that it starts at home. And it gets to a certain point with a child, with some kids, where there's nothing you can do. But you got to get them while you can and hold on to them as long as you can. Stop being your child's friend. You're always going to be a parent.
Yep.
Then spoil the hell out of the grandbabies and let them do whatever. That's how you got to do that.
I hear you.
I'll talk to you later, brother.
Hey, thanks for your call.
Peace.
Appreciate it. All right, that's Vernon. And how many agree with Vernon? I've been asking him about the police officer, and letting the kid get whipped with the belt. He said they're sending her money. I think she's going to lose her job. Her job is gone. And I just don't know. I don't know. But how many people agree with what she did? Let the grandfather whip that little kid's butt. But the thing about it, he was handcuffed while they were doing. That's the one thing I don't agree with, the handcuff. He was handcuffed while they beat him. That's the one thing of the whole thing that I have issues with, that she handcuffed the kid and then let the grandfather whip him. I don't think he should have been handcuffed. But he would not have stood there and let him whip him like that if they didn't have the handcuffs on him. Oh, yeah, he was going to fight like hell. He was going to do some more damage if he were not handcuffed. So I understand why she handcuffed him, but it just seems so much like slavery days. You know what I mean? When they would tie you up to a tree and then whip you, you know? I just have issues with that. I don't know if anybody else, how many other people have issues with that just like me? I just have issues. I don't have really issues with them beating his ass. I don't have issues with that, but it's the handcuffing. Kind of, it sits the wrong way with me. What about you? 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Join him every weekday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for impactful interviews, bold discussions, and...
Got a Jeff Wilder coming up.
Okay. No, this was not CPD. This was Middletown Police.
School not working? This will.
James Muhammad, it was Middletown Police.
And struggling to finish high school, there's another way forward. At Banyan High School, students can catch up on credits, get the support they need, and graduate all at their own pace. Hear directly from students and families who found a different path to success. Visit banyanhigh.org/get started. That's BANYANHigh.org/get started. Catch up, get support, graduate. School not working? Banyan High School will.
Council on Aging is celebrating 55 years of service to older adults, people with disabilities, and caregivers in our community. When you need help for yourself or an older loved one, contact Council on Aging for unbiased advice, information, and connection to community resources. Details at 513-721-1025 or online at help4seniors.org. That's help4seniors.org.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Angela was. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was having health problems, got behind on her taxes, interest and penalties were adding up. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $15,000. Civic Tax Relief is a professional tax negotiation firm that can protect you from the IRS. If you're getting collection letters, call Civic Tax Relief for a free consultation. They will go to work helping you discover all the relief programs you may qualify for free. James owed the IRS $37,000. Civic Tax Relief represented him against the IRS, and by the time everything was completed, he did not owe the IRS anything. If you are in trouble with the IRS, call Civic Tax Relief for your free consultation now. 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257. Get a free consultation and real tax relief. Call 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/our stories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln, we're with you. And let's see, let's go all the way to South Carolina and talk to Renita.
At first, Mr. Ware,
I'll get
I'm
that.
Sure,
I'll get that in a minute. I know what you're talking about. I don't have it up on. I'll get that in a minute. I promise you. What will you get? Will you get ready to talk about the spot? Yeah. All right, let's go to Renita in South Carolina. Renita, how are you?
Hey, Lincoln, happy Friday.
Well, thank you, Renita. What's going on down in hot South Carolina?
Well, there's two things. You were talking about the kayak. Well, I think two things, paddle boats or canoes or whatever, but I love to kayak.
Yes.
And I was actually wanting to go tomorrow, but it's going to be raining. But I can't swim, but I love the water.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you go kayaking, as long as you have that life vest on, you'll be okay. You know?
I know, that's what I'm banking on. I go all around the state and different places, but I went once in Jamaica. I was on a cruise, and so I did one of the excursions, and I did the kayaking.
Yeah.
And that's deep water. Where I normally do is like the lower water, but I got out there, and it was a windy day, and the wind took my sun visor, my hat off.
Oh.
And so I took the paddle to try and reach my hat in the water, and the boat started to tip over.
Did you fall in?
No. I left that hat.
Because it's not easy to get back in there once you fall out. It's hard to get back in the paddle boat if it's not on land. You know.
Well, that was a deep, much deeper water. So I said, forget this kayak. I said, there's only one me. I can buy another hat when I get back to the shore.
There you go.
I left it. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about, I know Jay Wright does a good job of covering the low country of South Carolina and the Charleston area, but something that's going under the radar down here is this 13-year-old black foster child who was in the home of a councilman in my hometown of McCormick, South Carolina, with two white boys. They had a fight. The two white boys stabbed the little black boy.
Whoa.
And then they took him to the water and held him under until he died.
Oh, my goodness. Now, have they been...
Last week, July 20th is when it happened, and they kind of kept it under wraps, but now people are talking about it.
What city was that in?
Well, McCormick is the county, but Modoc is the city. And
Modoc.
The foster parent was a white foster councilman.
Oh.
So if you look up Modoc, South Carolina, foster child killing, it was a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old that killed the 13-year-old. So his family has a lawyer now, and they're going to be doing a press conference. I think it's today, sometime today.
Wow. I tell you, that's something I see now. Teen foster children stabbed 13-year-old boy who just arrived, then held him underwater in a lake until he drowned.
Yes, yes. And so I was wondering if those kids got that as a copycat to the Nolan well situation.
You never know.
Why would they just kind of put him underwater like that?
You never know. It could be. You never know. Yep.
So stay tuned. It's not a good thing, but like you said, you're talking about the teenagers.
Yes.
The one that got the 100 years.
100 years. 100-year sentence. Unbelievable.
So these kids are going definitely in the wrong direction. So I just wanted to bring that other news story to your attention.
All right. Hey, Renita, good talking to you down there from the Low Country in South Carolina. Call again sometime, Renita.
All right, we will. Have a good weekend, Lincoln.
All right.
Bye.
That's Renita, one of my callers from South Carolina. And, man, that was something, man. Boy, they attacked the black kid. A motive for the fight was not provided. Hamby is not suspected in any wrongdoing in connection with Lowry's death. I guess Hamby is the city council member. And, boy, I tell you, this world, I mean, you think, okay, get the kid off the street into a foster home and you have even more trouble. Foster home and some group homes have issues. Group homes, foster homes, some are great. Some save kids' lives. They become better people. They become better people than being at home. Sometimes a foster or a group home provides safety for them. And some of them are good. Some of them not so much. All right. We go from South Carolina to Mississippi. Let's go to Mississippi.
Mr. Walker.
Oh, yes. What?
If you were to drive to Mississippi, where would be a great place to get a car, Mr. Ware?
A great place would be Jeff Weiler, the Jeff Weiler Route 32 in Batavia, the mega used car lot. Yes, the mega store. That would be the place to go. And actually, I'm even not prepared to do it, but we'll do it anyway since I forgot about pulling that up. But anyway, Jeff Weiler, the mega store, used car mega store, over 400 used cars on the lot right now. You need to go out and take a look, and it'll take you a few minutes to look around at all the cars out there. When I first went out there and I went on the lot, I'm like, where does it start? I don't know where to start looking. Everywhere I looked, I saw some fantastic used cars out at the Jeff Weiler used car mega store. I mean, everywhere you look, you saw great. And these cars are in great shape, too. There's no hoopties on the lot. There's nothing run down. These cars are in excellent shape. So if you're looking for a car, right now, hey, they tell me they'll make sure they approve your credit. They'll get you financed. Yeah. No matter if you have a couple of bumps and bruises on your credit report, they will get you financed at the Jeff Weiler used car mega store that's out there on Route 32 in Batavia. And if you call out there, make sure you ask for my good friend Willis. Yes, Willis is his name at the Jeff Weiler used car mega store. Get out there and you'll be good to go. All right, 513-749-1230. We've got a break for news right here on 1230 The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ.
I forgot where I wrote the number there. I had my papers on top of the phone number.
1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Cincinnati's North Avondale neighborhood was the scene of a Thursday morning shooting incident. Police say a Spectrum worker was shot in the neck during a robbery about 5 a.m. The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden fell victim to an apparent swatting incident on Thursday. The zoo reports receiving a threat prior to opening yesterday. They contacted police, who later determined that there was no active danger on the grounds. The zoo opened and issued a statement of thanks to local law enforcement. A Middletown police officer who allowed a handcuffed suspect to be whipped with a belt by his step-grandfather has been convicted. The incident happened in January of this year. Officer Jamie Patterson testified during a bench trial, saying she thought that everyone else had been failing the boy and that corporal punishment might help. She was convicted yesterday on 2 counts of dereliction of duty and will be sentenced at a later date. Investigators are working to determine the cause of a Thursday fire in Avondale. Flames ignited a 3-unit apartment building on Washington Avenue around noon. 1 person was injured. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Later this afternoon, I'll be down at Stagger Lee's, and we're located at 2020 Elm Street, right in the heart, well, actually at the end of Over the Rhine, the southern part of Over the Rhine. So, hey, come on down there and check us out from 4 to 7. Stagger Lee's be the place to be. Then tomorrow from 1 to 3, hey, bring those kids over, get those school supplies. These school supplies, they're going up. The price of school supplies are going up, as everything is going up. Tell me something that's not going up. So you better come on over, get a free book bag, get some school supplies and everything like that over at Corinthian Baptist Church. I'll be there from 1 till 3 tomorrow. Come on over there and check us out. I'll be doing callbacks to the station. I won't be on doing the actual talk show, but I'll be calling in from Corinthian Baptist Church tomorrow between 1 and 3. I don't know if we'll be on YouTube or not. I don't know. I'll figure that out. We might, and show you what's going on over there at Corinthian. So, it's a busy weekend, and we want you to bring those kiddos over there and save some money. Get some free school supplies. Yes. All right. I brought Bo into the studio, into the room here. And, you go to the groomers, they give you a little scarf to put, every time you go, they give you a different color scarf. He had the red scarf on. Somebody said he's a member of the Bloods. Bo is representing the Bloods. Y'all folks are crazy. You're absolutely insane. He's representing the Bloods because he had a red scarf on. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Let's go to Mississippi and check in with my good friend, Mississippi James. How you doing today?
Pretty good, my North Mississippi fam. Now, Lincoln, I was listening to you earlier, but I had to step away. But I agree with the statement you saying about some of these churches need to consolidate. Because we got some down here, maybe 5 or 6 females trying to run the whole church. The men's is absent, so some of them do need to consolidate.
Well, but none of these preachers want to give up. They would not want to do that. Preachers, they got their churches, and nobody's going to take it away from them, and they don't want to give up that power of being the minister at the church.
I understand that. And if you look at the Abraham, he's supposed to be the patriarch of the 3 monolithic religion, Jewish, Christianity, and Islam. So one man, although those religions are different, got different core values and whatnot, but he's the head of it, So even your religion is your division.
Yes.
All right, moving on to Mr. Pharaoh. Now, he talked about the left and right side of the brain.
Yes.
I can follow him on that, but, I don't think our body is made and one side of our brain extensively, serve a certain color and the other side. But I will say with the 2 sides, is it nature or nurture? There's some division in the way that we think. You get into that linear thinking and circular thinking. But he puts it on strictly, the different races makes the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe there's a difference.
Yeah.
Like I say, is it linear or circular thinking?
Yeah.
With that way.
There is a difference, though. Yeah, there is a difference.
Our brain,
There's definitely a difference. They don't think the same way we do. I have to agree with him on that. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the question is that by nature or was that nurtured, a learned behavior?
That's a hard one. I don't know. I don't know whether. I think it's by nature. I believe nature. I really do believe it's by nature.
Well, you agreeing with Pharaoh then?
Yeah, I can't believe this is the day that will live in infamy. I agree with Pharaoh.
All right. Well, I think it's a learned behavior because with that linear thinking, it's all about money, power, and control.
Yes.
And we see what happened there. That circular thinking, you got a conscience involved, and you think whatever you put out, it come back to you like karma. And it takes both sides of the brain to operate that. So if you only feeding that one side, and that's what you was indoctrinated, brought up to think money, power, and control, that's who you are.
Yeah.
But if you've learned to share, quit being stubborn and whatnot, and look at stuff objectively instead of that subjectively viewpoint.
Yes.
And it'll make a difference, but everybody have to choose for themselves. So I'm going to sign off like my other man. Peace, love, and blessing.
All right, Mississippi James. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. All right, that's Mississippi James down there in Meridian, Mississippi. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. It is Friday. The weekend is here. Boy, the Omega Sci-Fi is in town. That fraternity taking over the city. Oh, yeah. You go downtown, you see a sea of purple walking around the streets. Everywhere you look, you see purple. And they're out in full force, let me tell you. Everywhere downtown, you'll find the Omegas. And I can only imagine what it was like last night. Yeah. And Detective Tiffany Green, she was out and about partying last night. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. And I tell you, folks, if you go downtown, Fountain Square, they're out and about down there. They're going to have a great day today. Now, tomorrow, they're going to have to be dodging raindrops. Running from one place to the next, dodging raindrops. But they'll be able, a lot of stuff is not far from the convention center, and they'll be good to go. All right, let's go to Miss Nettie. Miss Nettie, how are you today?
I am doing wonderful. And greetings to you from beautiful Lincoln Heights.
Yes.
And I want to say happy belated birthday to Jim Dandy. Oh, that's my cousin. Okay, Dinky Lewis's son, okay? And I just want to say thank you to Mr. Melvin. Thank you for always sharing everything with me.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right.
And I just wanted to say, oh, my God, the First Lady of Walk and Talk is Sharon Ware.
Yes.
Okay, I want to send a shout out to her, and I want to send a shout out to you for getting all them awards, baby, and all real Terrence Howard. How you doing? And all the ones that welcome here in purple. Okay, I have my purple. I'm gonna put my purple shirt on today. All right, no, Lincoln.
I hear you. What do you mean?
Beautiful.
I know it.
Beautiful.
Okay, I hear you.
And I'm going to put mine on. Now, I got on my pink one now. I got my pink one on that says Lincoln Wire.
All right.
Okay? I'm going to put my purple shirt on, okay?
All right. We got pink and purple. How about that?
Hey, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. And I love y'all and out there. Oh, keep on mentioning God, we need you guys in power.
All right.
Right?
All right, Miss Nettie. And I guess it's safe to say you're walking around the house with nothing on but a Lincoln Ware T-shirt.
Hey, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. You know what? You starting something.
Thank you for your call.
I say this to everyone. Thank you.
All right, Miss Nettie.
Beautiful Lincoln Heights.
Thanks for your call. All right, gotta go. Unbelievable. That Miss Nettie is a piece of work, let me tell you. All right, let's go to Brother Leroy. Brother Leroy, what's going on?
How you been, Lincoln? I ain't called in a while.
I know, man. I figured I was going to hear from you because the Iranians, they hacked the water out up in I think it was Minneapolis, Minnesota, or somewhere. They hacked into their water supply, and it's causing havoc up there.
Well, the overall system worldwide looks kind of real crazy. And I'm just calling because our community is not prepared for, like, for example, this oil shortage and the effect that it's going to have come wintertime when it's heating and all the bills are due. And I think there's going to be shortages and things like that. So, I just want the community to know that this is a good time to get ready. I think we might have one good year, but this winter may be some tricky stuff. If I was one of the devils, I'll be really planning to do some crazy stuff to the black community right now because we're not really ready. So, two things, Lincoln, I really wanted to get to was I revamped the Community Emergency Response Team website. So if anybody wants to take a look at this website to learn about emergency management, disaster preparedness, particularly for the black community, you can go to CERT.org and just look the site over. And then the other thing I want to say is that if there's an elected official out there who wants to work with me, I really would. I don't need but one elected official according to what I need in order to really do some get some real community support. Because most elected, everybody I ran through is just they not getting it.
Man, I don't know. Maybe they think it's stuff you're saying is far-fetched and they just don't have time for it. I don't know.
Well, look at here. The guy that was Joe Kent was a guy that was the terrorism czar. I'll say terrorism czar under under Donald Trump, who resigned, right? And recently, Joe Kent on one of the YouTube shows said that he was concerned about what happened with 9/11, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how a lot of people. Now he was a terrorism czar, right? And he's talking about how a lot of people didn't realize how 9/11 played a really interesting part, and and a lot of stuff was held away from the public about knowing what was going on. My point of bringing up 9/11 and Joe Kent is to say that 9/11 brought in a whole lot of emergency management stuff that really is being played against the black community, right? Because the people that I'm trying to talk to don't understand the National Incident Management System. They don't understand the process that we're not connected to, and I've tried to do this. So again, my point is if I can talk to one elected official, then I can help,
Have you
get the community.
Have you gone to City Hall yet? Have you been down to City Hall yet?
Man, I'm not messing with, I'm not messing with that, brother.
I mean, you can talk to 9 elected officials. If you go to City Hall, you can talk to all 9 of them.
Wait, again, I'm an emergency management. I'm a certified instructor to do certain things with emergency management in Ohio or the Ohio Department of Public Safety, right? I'm not going to go down there playing with them folks, right? If you look at the website that I just said, CECERT.org, right, you'll see on the About Us page, I got a picture there with the, in 2023, we met with the fire department, right? And it's a picture there, the CERT team, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's no reason that they should not be working to sponsor us, right? But they just continue to blow smoke up our butts. You follow what I'm saying? When they know, particularly Flager, the Assistant Chief Flager, knows that the black community is going to be the most problematic community when stuff happens, right? And for him not to take a professional look at how he could help the black community be better prepared, that's just straight racism.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play with them folks, but if there's an elected official, you can, matter of fact, on the About Us page, I can tell any elected official, there's a little link there, a little green link there. Look at the link and you'll see my training and my certification with Ohio. I ain't got to play with these folks.
All right, Brother Leroy, I appreciate your call. Thanks.
Okay,
all right, that's Brother Leroy says he's not playing. He's talking emergency management, and he's got the certificates to prove it. Let's take a break. We'll come back 12:30. The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where legends get loud, real, and sometimes a little reckless.
Ricky Smiley on the spot. No script, no rush. Just super real conversation.
This ain't your average talk show.
Let me thank me,
Y'all want to talk about Lil Durham? That's just a piece of it. Catch the full episode of Ricky Smiley on the spot wherever you get your podcast and on the Urban One Podcast Network at urbanonepodcast.com.
Attention Hamilton County. The third annual Hamilton County Veterans Appreciation Day is coming to TQL Stadium Saturday, August 15th from 10 till 2. This free event honors local veterans and military families with food, entertainment, giveaways, family activities, and a large veteran resource fair. Most importantly, veterans can connect directly with experts to sign up for the benefits they've earned through their service. Join us for a day of connection, community, and support. Register today at hcvsc.org.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000. I tried to make payments.
The IRS wasn't satisfied with Eric's efforts, so they came after him full force.
They're coming to put a lien and a hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima's award-winning team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owe $15,000 and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688.
Optima Tax Relief.
Actual client compensated for sharing their experience. Some restrictions apply. Visit OptimaTaxRelief.com for details.
Cincinnati Public Schools is here for kids. Stop by the CPS Education Center for your one-stop enrollment shop. Families who bring required documents can walk away enrolled the same day for the 2026-27 school year. Meet with our team Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to noon and 1 to 3 p.m. Visit cps-k12.org for more information. CPS offers more opportunity, more programs, more stability, more support. CPS students have access to college and career pathways that provide real-world experiences, college credit, and industry credentials so they graduate prepared for what's next. Enroll today for the 2026-27 school year. Go to cps-k12.org/enroll to get started. Celebrate the new school year at the CPS Back to School Fest presented by UC, Saturday, August 8th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Washington Park. Meet school staff, learn about CPS programs, and connect with more than 75 partners. Plus, enjoy free backpacks and food while supplies last. Cincinnati Public Schools. We are here for kids.
Hey, yo, Cincy, you ready? This Friday, the parties everybody's talking about is at Megacorp Pavilion. It's Camo and Denim Night with the world-famous Kid Capri, DJ Wonder, and a live performance by Pink Gator. One night, one stage, one unforgettable experience. Rock your freshest camo and cleanest denim, grab your crew, and get your tickets to the hottest party of the summer at ccparty26.com.
Use code FRIENDSHIP for a discount.
It's Camo and Denim Night with Kid Capri this Friday night at Megacorp Pavilion. Be there.
Tickets at ccparty26.com.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the BUZZ app today.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, Lincoln Ware. It's a Friday morning and busy weekend in downtown Cincinnati. Ritz, Paycor. Oh, I can't think of this name. Chris somebody. I can't think of the country music singer's name, but it'll be like a sellout almost down at Paycor. And then you got the FC Cincinnati. You got the Omegas. And everybody's coming together downtown Cincinnati. Traffic is going to be a nightmare tomorrow. So you better get there early. And a streetcar be working also. You know, you can get places on the streetcar. My beloved streetcar. The legacy of Mark Mallory. The streetcar. Yes. The legacy of Mark Mallory. And I was with him all the way on that streetcar. 100%. We needed it, and I'm glad we have it. All right, we've had a lot going. Trump is at Camp David. He just landed at Camp David. He's going to meet with the cabinet, and I'm sure they're going to talk about the expanding Iranian war. I wonder if he's going to bring everybody wingtips today. You know, he brings them wingtips. No matter if they fit or not, they put them on. No matter if they, what he brings them wingtips. Why does he bring them shoes?
I remember that, Mr. Ware. I think Marco Rubio was the one that had the shoes that were so big. He had all of this space between the back of his foot and the end of the shoe. It was so funny.
And they put them on. I would say, I don't think these fit, sir. You know, I'm sure they kiss his butt. Sir, I don't know if they fit or not, but they just put them on anyway.
He was looking like a toddler wearing his daddy's shoes.
Unbelievable at what they do for this guy who cares nothing about them. Somebody said they're clown shoes. Yes, that's what they look like, clown shoes. When you put them on, they're too big for you. All right, let's go to Jay Wright, then Langston, Denise, and Sister V. All right, Jay Wright, we got to keep it moving. What's on your mind?
Lincoln Ware, my man, $100,000. Thank you, sir, for being at home today. Lincoln, they should take them shoes and put their foot up his ass, or either take them and walk away from him. Hazardous. Dude is hazardous. Lincoln, I heard the young lady from South Carolina earlier that called.
Yes.
You know, you did hear her give me a compliment. And
yes.
If she gave me a compliment, Mr. Mentor, that's a compliment to you, because, you know, I'm trying to pattern Lincoln Ware.
Yes.
Renita.
Renita's a good caller. I like Renita. She's all right.
And I'd like for her to get in touch with me, because I'd like for her to share that story with me. Maybe she can get me, be my Columbia correspondent. But nonetheless, Lincoln, she should also call and ask you for some money for the Harambe thing. And Jerica, what I said about Emmanuel, I was really just kidding. I like all talk show hosts. In fact, I was going to invite Emmanuel to the studio, but he didn't take that shot, so I knew I couldn't do that. I like all talk show hosts. Lincoln, the other day you talked about hazing and blanket party. As a private in the military, we did a blanket party.
Yeah.
When I became a drill sergeant for 3 years, I witnessed blanket party.
Yeah.
Never to hurt nobody.
And would you tell people blanket parties are not hazing?
By no means are they hazing. Again, like I said, as a drill sergeant for 3 years, I took part as a private, and then I witnessed them, and I understood them. But we all made sure that nothing major would happen. It's not hazing.
Yeah.
Hazing go over a long period of time. And let me tell you a little funny story about hazing. I was in Germany. I was at the Topper Club in Frankfurt, Germany. I was online to pledge grad chapter, and I'm not going to say the fraternity. But anyway, I'm in there. I just won like $100 a slot machine in the Topper Club. One of the guys came in, he started saying something to me. He was one of the brothers, and started saying something to me. And then I said, "Look, man, that's not tonight." And then he went on and came in my face. So Lincoln, I punched him and choked him. That was my last day online. They didn't want me no more after that.
That's why I can't see why I'm sure they have more fights than people care to talk about, because a lot of these cats are not going to take that stuff.
Lincoln, I was choking him. They got to get folks off of me, and I told him, but I told him not tonight. So I thought I was reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, little Peter, he's losing this war and credibility now. This regime is the worst I think I've ever seen in America, and I could be wrong. I am Jay Wright, but do you think that the Iranians are looking at this like negotiating with terrorists?
Pretty much, probably. And do you think the what do they call them, the Hamas? Do you think they're actually going to lay down their weapons and surrender to Israel? That's not going to happen. I don't know why they even saying it's going to happen.
Lincoln, that's stupid, because let me tell you something about urban warfare. And now the Houthi rebels that the Iranians think they're targeting, before we got to Desert Storm, we had a long briefing about urban warfare and who is who. They don't even know who those folks are.
I know.
They're going to kill up a bunch of people and drop bombs on a bunch of places that may not even have them folks no association whatsoever. And then, Lincoln, I need
quickly, because I got to run quickly.
Real quick. There's a guy named Vladimir. He's a CBS morning anchor.
Yeah.
The other day they were talking about working out, and he mentioned how he has to keep his girlish figure. And Lincoln, that didn't sit well with me. So my first thought was, come on. I got to ask Lincoln, what do you think about that?
Maybe he was joking. I hope he was joking. I don't know.
Lincoln, forget the joking. Come on now. Listen, brother, enjoy, man. Say hello to Sharon and thank her for getting that meal for you, brother. And,
oh, man, that meal. I'm ready to go to sleep now. I'm ready to take a nap.
There you go. Well,
all right.
That's what happens when you get over 70.
Thanks for your call. I know. He hits me with a parting shot as he goes off the air. Langston, what's on your mind today, Langston?
My man, Lincoln Ware, happy Friday to you, sir.
Same to you.
All right, let's get right into it. I think last time I spoke with you, we were talking about Congressman Max Miller. So it is the daughter of Moreno. I think they are currently divorced. But just to paint a picture, this representative of family values took the water that you boil your eggs in a pot and threw it on her chest.
Are you kidding me?
This is what that man did. And I think it's his daughter, broke her collarbone. So, I guess this is what we're passing off as family values now. And, it's so funny to me and makes me angry that Moreno had all the smoke for Fauci. I haven't heard him say a peep about this man. This is your daughter.
Yeah, right.
And I wish, not even I hope, but I wish someone would do that to my daughter. Oh, it'd be all hands out war. And I just don't understand these people, how they cover for each your child.
Yeah.
Your child. And so, it's just.
Yeah, he thought he was really doing something when he threw the F word at Fauci. He thought that was really doing something. Yeah.
All the smoke for Fauci. And let's stay with the theme, of course. Ramaswamy. Did you see him? Did you see him yesterday?
No, I didn't. What did he do?
Oh,
if
that
anything,
was beautiful. Oh, a chef's kiss. So there's just this growing faction of people of color that think they can go in front of people that don't like them and go in them and convince them that they're just like them.
Right.
And they showed out in pure fashion to let him know with a full voice they do not like him. And they had to boot him pretty much off the stage.
That's good. That's good.
Right. But you can't convince racists to like you. It's just, I don't care how much money.
Right,
I think he had some line. He went up there. We want a bunch of winners, not whiners. And it went over like a lead of balloons. Like, well, my generation, we're good. You guys, we're trying to help you guys out. And they let him have it.
Oh, boy, that's good. I hope that's not the last time they let him have it, because I do not want him to be the governor of Ohio.
Absolutely not.
It can be horrible for what's going to happen, especially with the education system. It's already in a shambles. He's going to make it even worse if he becomes governor.
As I stated before, this whole party believes that they can keep you dumb, sick, and angry. That's the winning code.
Yeah.
And that anybody that would go on their platform would say, my first act will be to close colleges. what kind of message is that?
Yeah.
Not lowering your water bill, your electric bill, or making your road safer or anything like that. No, let's close colleges. That's the key to success.
Unbelievable. Langston, I got to run. I appreciate your call. All right, good talking to you. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Denise, Sister V, I promise we're coming to you on the other side of the break. Langston's line is available at 513-749-1230. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip After Dark podcast.
So I told me to go to therapy. I don't need therapy. I don't need to talk to no stranger about, like, what? All my stuff is small.
One of the things I've been thinking about when we talk about safety is harm. When I talk about accountability and we talk about love, we have to consider we do each other harm.
This is the Trip After Dark podcast. Listen on the Trip After Dark app and urban1podcast.com.
Hey, are you looking for something new and exciting? Stop by the Cumsey Health and Wellness Celebration on Thursday, August 6th, and try out our lotion. Hear the testimonials about how our product has worked for others. Cumsey Lotion is a game changer. Come to 3800 Clifton Avenue on Thursday, August 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and try out our natural product. Get a big discount on Cumsey Lotion on Thursday, August 6th, 10 to 5. For more information, go to CumseyLotion.com.
We all make plans for the future, like car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Hunter in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me show you why so many clients recommend us to their friends and family. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Get ready, Cincinnati. Mark your calendars for a day of blessing. Our 6th annual school supply giveaway is happening Saturday, August 1st at 1 p.m.
That's
at
tomorrow.
Corinthian Baptist Church in Bond Hill. This incredible event is a massive team effort from local churches, businesses, and volunteers to invest in our youth and love on our community. And listen, it's all free. We've got free admission, free food, free games for the kids, and free school supplies to make sure our youth are ready to dominate the school year. Supplies are first come, first serve, family, and we are rocking outdoors. So grab the kid, tell your neighbors, and pull up for an afternoon of fun, love, and community. Don't miss out. Meet us Saturday, August 1st at 1 p.m. at Corinthian Baptist Church, 1920 Tennessee Avenue. For more information, visit dayofblessing.com. That's dayofblessing.com. Come get blessed, and let's send our kids back to school ready to win.
We are here for you, Hamilton County. The 513 Relief Bus is officially on the road in 2026 to provide no-cost resources to you. Free health screenings, assistance with birth certificates, home and rent issues, child support and care, youth and adult employment, and much more. Sign up today to receive updates and alerts. Visit 513relief.org to stay in the know. That's the number 513relief.org. Get the free assistance you need with the 513 Relief Bus. Visit 513relief.org.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief America's #1
because what they're doing in Spain is not going to have any impact on my life.
At Optima, their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait. And don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-811-7033, 800-811-7033, 800-811-7033.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Are you about to mow the lawn? It's blazing hot out here. Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry. It's all on SmokeyBear.com because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. I was watching the cabinet meeting, and it's a room full of pale, stale males, one black guy, and a couple of women in there. So it's crazy. And does the black guy, does he know the camera's on him? He's just fiddling around with his hands and rubbing the table. He's not paying any attention to Donald Trump. Let's go to the Dukester. It's Friday, and maybe we'll find out what's going to be on that Sunday Soul Buffet.
Hey, good morning to you, Lincoln, and to everyone within the sound of my voice. Happy Friday to you. And if you're in the mood for a friendly game of cards tonight from 7 to 11, bring your gang on down to the Dukester at 7733 Reading Road and play spades, tonks, bid whiz, checkers, and chess, and have some fun. It's free, lots of parking, plenty of food, and it's BYOB. So I hope to see you tonight. Now don't forget this Sunday from 1 until 5.
Oh boy.
You don't want to miss our all-you-can-eat soul food buffet featuring butterball turkey with cornbread dressing, barbecue and fried chicken, collard greens and cornbread, fried corn, candied yams, smothered pork chops, green beans, smothered cabbage, macaroni and cheese, and so much more. And I've just been informed that we added to our list our delicious seafood boil with peach cobbler for dessert. And if you miss it, you'll be sorry. Now, on our menu for today is our catfish fillets, sauteed with green beans and potato salad. Or come on in for our country fried chicken with collard greens and dressing. We're also featuring our codfish, baked or deep fried with macaroni and cheese and fried green tomatoes. But my pick for today is our St. Louis barbecue ribs with baked beans and coleslaw. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. Take care, Lincoln.
All right, you say you got some catfish today, huh?
Yes, sir. We got the fillets.
Oh,
we can bake them, we can deep fry them, or we can grill them.
That catfish makes my nature rise. I'm telling you, that's what the Four Tops said. All right.
Yeah, that's another story.
All right, we'll talk to you.
All right, Lincoln.
That's the Dukester right there in the Summit Plaza on Reading Road. Was that some chicken frying in the skillet there? That's what it sounded like. Some of that good old country chicken frying in the skillet. The way my grandma used to make it. Oh, yeah. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's see. Looks like Denise and then Sister V. Denise, how are you today?
Hey, how you doing, Lincoln House, the First Lady?
The First Lady is, she's doing fine. She just brought me that breakfast down here about an hour ago, and it was good, let me tell you.
Hey, Lincoln, you had on the show, on your show this past Sunday, I think, something about the Chancellor story being told. Is that this weekend at the Harry Beecher store?
I think it's this weekend. Oh, man. She was on the show just the other day.
I know, but I didn't. It was 6:30 in the morning. It's good that I just watched it. I don't have nothing.
I'm glad to have you watch it at 6:30.
I didn't have the utensils with me. So I was wondering, is it tomorrow? 4 to 6? I remember it's 4 to 6.
It may be tomorrow. It may be tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
Okay, you think you can find out before your show?
I'll try to find out.
Okay.
Maybe Doug Springs is listening. He can tell me because they're going to do something on his family also over at the Harry Beecher Storehouse.
I appreciate that. Have a great day.
Thanks for your call.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to Sister V, the fighter, the street fighter, the activist of all time. Sister V, what's up?
Lincoln Ware. How you doing on this Friday?
I'm hanging in there, Sister V. What's up?
Well, listen, there's a couple of things. I actually saw the OG street fighter Doug Springs this morning, and I thought, let me call in and let folks know that today is the day that they're doing the tours.
Oh, it's today.
On the hills.
Okay.
There's 3 historical sites. One of them, again, is the Cincinnati Federation of Colored Women's Club, and I would love to get as many people here locally to come over there and enjoy. You need to see the legacy that was left from all of these sisters who got together and decided that they were going to help their community, but also raise themselves and their profile to be able to help the community. And so it's still in existence. Started with Ida B. Wells, Harriet Tubman. These are some of the originators of that. Well, right here in this city, we have a house that has been there for over 100 years. They're doing tours now, and they'll continue to do tours. I think the last one is at 3. And so that's where we're at. And I'm telling you, it's beautiful to see folks coming out. A little bit of a mixture of Cincinnati, some locals, but also the Omegas that are coming through.
Okay.
And when you're in a community where it is being heavily gentrified, we do not intend to let any of that go. And we need our people to know about that history that was left for us. And so I'm calling Lincoln and asking and inviting people to stop by. There's some food, some food, light refreshments and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, the expressions when people see it, in Cincinnati, there are things that we have, little gems here and there. Mm-hmm. And you know what? We walk past it.
Yeah.
We walk right past it. And so right now, today, they can come through, get a tour of the house, get some light bites, have some conversation about how it got started, why it's still in existence to today. Now, Lincoln, I'm the first vice president of the organization. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, sir, I am, and proudly so. And so, again, my goal is to raise the profile of the organization so that we can start addressing some of these very, very serious issues that are going on.
Yes.
And so we need the community support and their help. And so I'm hoping people will come by today. You don't have to be there long. Just stop by, come in there. A lot of people have stopped by, and they say they never even knew that the organization was still there or even what that house was.
And please tell them, please tell them the name of the organization. You keep saying organization, but you don't say the name.
It's part of the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs.
Yes.
But we call it the Cincinnati Federation here in the city.
Okay.
And so that house was.
Oh man, that house is beautiful. It's something else to go in that house and see all the pictures and everything, and how those women bought that house back in the what year did they buy that in? The early 1900s.
In the 1900s, I believe it was 1904.
Yeah.
And so, we worked to not only keep the house up, but also, again, to make the organization relevant so that we can address some of the issues that are going on today.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, but today. And so we've been doing that fairly consistently for the last 3 years. And so I hope that people will come by. It's open. It's for you. Stop by. Bring your daughter. Bring some people with you. But I want people to know it wasn't just for the Omegas.
Right.
They are there, and Jonathan I left there a little bit ago, and Jonathan was there and helping to kind of man the movement over there. Jonathan, what's his last name?
Williams,
yeah. So he's over there, and I just wanted to give folks a shout out because I know they were on your show last week or earlier this week.
Earlier this week, I think it was.
Okay. So, yeah, I just want people to know it's not just for Omegas. If they're able to stop by, it's at 1010 Chapel, right on the corner of where the old Thompson McConnell Cadillac used to be.
The Cadillac is Cincinnati Cadillac now. There's still a Cadillac dealer there.
Cincinnati. Yeah, it is, but it's much toned down. But most people know where it's at. And so I hope that people will come by and kind of sharing the experience, get some information, get a little bite to eat, and enjoy the tour. Because we need to know our history, Lincoln. I mean, they're gentrifying stuff so bad and so fast, it's almost like we didn't exist.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right. And, people need to check that house out on Chapel Street right there in Walnut Hills.
1010 Chapel. And in Walnut Hills, like soon as they turn that corner from the Cadillac place, you're right there at it. You'll see the cars. So I hope that people will come out today. It's a beautiful day out here, Lincoln. And I hope that y'all being good on this radio today. I haven't been able to listen too much.
Yeah, we've been pretty good. We managed to. We won't talk to Queen until Monday, so we've been pretty good today.
Yeah, she's something else. She's something else. I know you have to have your finger on the trigger.
Right. All right.
right, Lincoln. Thank you for the time, and I hope to see a few more people coming on out here locally to see what is local here in this city. 1010 Chapel, Walnut Hills.
All right. Thanks for your call. All right. We're going to take a break. 513-749-1230. This is the first of two live broadcasts today. From 4 to 7, we'll be over there at, you know the place, Stagger Lee's, right there on Elm Street. We'll be there from 4 to 7. So come on by. Maybe you need a bottle or something to, for company coming over to your house, and they're going to come in looking for some wine or some liquor. They got it there at Stagger Lee's. When we come back, I want to talk about this new, biopic. John Legend is going to portray Harry Belafonte. Yeah. And they're wondering, are they going to tell the true story? Are they going to wash it down like they did Michael Jackson and end it before the real stuff came out? Harry Belafonte, apparently, he didn't care too much for black women and disrespected them and the whole bit.
Where are the white women at?
And that's what he said. He said, we'll tell you a little bit about Harry Belafonte and John Legend playing him in an upcoming movie there. And Eartha Kitt wrote some stuff that's, Eartha Kitt. Now, if you're young, you might not know who Eartha Kitt was, but if you're older, you know Eartha Kitt. Yeah. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back and tell you about Harry Belafonte, John Legend, and the whole black women, white woman deal with Harry Belafonte. Yes. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want.
Oh, I like that.
Get all the news and info, world events, entertainment, sports, and everything happening in and around Cincinnati and the tri-state.
On demand.
The Lincoln Ware Podcast.
Go get it right now.
Wherever you get your podcasts. Or go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on Lincoln Ware Rewind.
Are you looking for a school where your child can thrive? Discover North Bend STEM Academy, Cincinnati's new tuition-free K-5 public charter school. At North Bend STEM Academy, students enjoy hands-on STEM learning, extended reading and math instruction, caring teachers, and a safe, supportive environment designed to help every child succeed. Free breakfast and lunch are provided, and enrollment is happening now. Give your child a strong start and a bright future. Visit northbendstemacademy.org and enroll today.
Hey Reds fans, Barry Larkin here, proud Red and Hall of Famer. I've been in moments where one call changed everything. Safe, out, strike three. In baseball, the call can decide the game. In life, sometimes a call can mean everything. For one family, it can provide an opportunity for legacy. For another, it can bring hope, the chance for more time, more memories, more life. Organ, tissue, and eye donation happens only in rare medical circumstances, but understanding it helps families make informed decisions with clarity and compassion.
Yes, sir.
You got a Jeff Wiley coming up.
Okay. All righty.
To learn more and register, go to networkforhope.org. Will you answer the call?
Discover unbeatable value at Stagger Lee's, an Ohio liquor store. And next week, they're celebrating their anniversary day. Easily accessible by streetcar or with off-street parking for quick in and out. Come experience the convenience and variety Stagger Lee's is known for. From high-proof spirits to beer, wine, tobacco products, and even lottery tickets. Plus, celebrate with us and get free gifts while supplies last. Stop by Stagger Lee's today for anniversary day deals and find your favorite. Stagger Lee's carry out. Let the good times pour.
You're still glowing, flirting,
Oh,
grooving.
Stagger Lee.
You've still
Oh,
got it.
Stagger Lee.
But your
I
immune
was
system
standing
weakens as you age,
on the
making
corner
it harder to fight illnesses
and I
like
heard
pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV.
I don't know the words, but
Vaccines
Stagger
are
Lee was
key
a big
part of
hit
any
back in the
health
day.
routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines
Lloyd
you
Price.
need. See more at PfizerForAll.com.
Look that song up
Sponsored by Pfizer.
on YouTube. His name was Lloyd Price. Stagger Lee.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
There will be no after show today.
All my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead
No
of smoking.
after
Staying away
show.
from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Giving voice to the community. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Want to tell you a little bit about my good friends out at Jeff Weiler, the Jeff Weiler Used Car Mega Store. I'm telling you, over 400 used cars right there on the lot, and they've got all the new car dealerships right out there also. Some of the salespeople have to take a golf cart to get from one place to the other, like if they want to go from the Kia down to the Chevrolet, and they had a long drive down there, So I tell you, the place is huge out there, but they've got all the used cars in one location, right there, Route 32, Batavia. Take 275, get off at Route 32, and head toward Batavia, head east, and you'll see Jeff Weiler right there on the right side. And I mean, you'll see all the used cars that are available for you. I mean, you name the year, they've got it. If you're looking for a 2010, they've got it. If you're looking for a 2025, they got it. I'm telling you, they've got them all right there for you. They've got Mercedes, they've got BMWs, they've got Fords, they've got Cadillacs, they've got everything in a used car. They've got Jeeps, they've got Chrysler. They've got all the type cars that you're looking for in one location right there at the Jeff Weiler Used Car. And I know why they call it Mega Store, because they've got so many used cars right there on the lot, and they've got one for you. If you need information, you want to call out there to find out if they have a certain car that you're looking for, pick up the phone, call area code 513-943-5400. That's 513-943-5400. 5400. Call Jeff Weiler today at the Used Car Mega Store. Ask for Willis or any of the other salespeople can help you find the car that you're looking for, and they will get you financed. You got to give them a call today. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. I told you I would tell you a little bit about Harry Belafonte and this new movie they're coming out with John Legend. Dale, daylight coming and I want to go home. Yes, and The Confessions of a Sex Kitten. That's the name of Eartha Kitt's book. And in the book, she recalled meeting Harry Belafonte while performing at New York's Village Vanguard. She found him very attractive. She said, I found him very handsome and hoped, wink, wink, to get to know him better. Though their relationship initially remained formal. Yeah, he didn't pounce on that right away. According to Kitt, that eventually changed in Philadelphia, and so did her perception of Harry Belafonte. She said, as he was getting up from my bed, wink, wink, she made sure she said, as he was getting up from my bed, he told her, I don't want you to take this seriously. No black woman can do anything for me. And she said that went her heart right. She said her heart dropped right into her feet. She says, it is a repulsive account, particularly when placed beside Belafonte's reputation as a champion for black liberation. Oh yeah, he was a champion with King and everything, always in the protests and the marches. She said, how could a man fight so fiercely for black people while allegedly speaking so dismissively about black women? And then the person who wrote this article goes on to say, unfortunately, that contradiction was not limited to one celebrated man. Yeah. She says, James Earl Jones sat beside his then wife, white actress Janine Marie, and described black women as uptight about their position in society. James Earl Jones claimed that there was an unfeminine aspect to black women and suggested their changing political consciousness had made them increasingly militant and masculine. That's what James Earl Jones said. Unbelievable. The legend said, talking about James Earl Jones, that he married Marie, his white wife, of who she was not her race. He married her for who she was, not her race, before declaring that she had outshined most women he had met. And she joined the conversation, claiming she sensed hostility from every black woman they encountered. Yeah, well, that happens today. I mean, black women see a black guy with a white woman, they don't kindly, they kind of take it with a grain of salt. They're not real, But anyway, this is interesting though about Harry Belafonte, and whether they'll put that in the movie, I kind of doubt it. They tend to whitewash a lot of these movies when it comes to these big stars. A lot of it is with the family members. They sign contracts and non-disclosures and all kind of stuff. So I doubt whether we'll see that side of Harry Belafonte as Eartha Kitt described him. I doubt whether we'll see that in the upcoming movie starring John Legend. Yeah. All right. 513-749-1230. It looks like Blade is up. Blade, what's on that feeble mind of yours today?
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Not a thing.
Hey, good topic, man. We got to go back and research. Most of them cats you talking about, they probably wasn't Divine Nine. Sound like your boy was an agent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. I hate to think of Harry Belafonte being like that. I hate to think of that, but,
Hey, Gandhi didn't like black people either, but y'all followed and loved him. Hey, man. You got them ones got to rise up as heroes. You got to check their background. They just set black people up. Like a lot of your callers, like Leroy and all them agents, man.
Jesus.
Tell Leroy to go get a job.
Leroy is trying to help black folks, prepare them for the worst. That's all Leroy is doing.
Leroy wants black people to go to FEMA camps. That's the most.
No, he's just saying we might end up. That's going to be what he says is that's going to be our only survival is to end up in the camp. You're not going to be able to survive without the FEMA camp, which there won't be any FEMA because Donald Trump is going to get rid of it all. He's trying right now to get rid of it.
All that you just said is a bunch of nonsense coming from a fool. You go back to our early teachings. Steve Copley told us FEMA camp was black people's enemy. So why would I go and contradict what Steve Copley said to listen to a damn fool?
If it was a matter of life and death, if you didn't have any food or nothing, and they had food in the FEMA camp, guess where your ass will end up? At the FEMA camp.
You know what you sound like and what Leroy sound like? Sound like back in the days, the slave quarters was the best thing you ever had. Go back to that.
Oh, get out. I'm just telling you, if it comes down to a matter of life and death, you'll go to the FEMA camp. Simple as that. Now, you may be able to survive out there on your own, but it's not going to be easy without any food, without anything. I mean...
So, basically what you're saying... black people will definitely be back in slavery.
Guess what? White people will be in FEMA camps too. It's not just only going to be black folks. It'll be white folks
that's the
too.
problem. That's the problem. Y'all always talking about blacks and no, it's
Oh,
blacks
my.
only.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
why. And let me ask you something, because we always talking about history, as your sister V talked about. So is black people was so powerful back then? Why they losing everything? We talking about gentrification. If white people are so powerful that can take your history, what's the point of history?
Well,
if you can't keep it. What's the point of it?
Why you want to know why we're losing it? Because there's so many black fools out there just like you. That's why we're losing it.
No. So that means people your age and older are fools.
No, just you. Just you.
You're contradicting yourself.
Hey, I'm telling the truth.
History, they can't keep it a fool.
No, please. No, I'm just saying it's too many of them out there like you. That's why we're losing it.
No, it ain't my fault.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough Fred Shuttlesworths and Martin Luther Kings and people like that. We've lost them, and they weren't replaced.
Hey, Martin Luther King was a good one, but also he was boule too. And he liked white women.
Oh,
Peace out, bro.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. I've never heard of any accounts of Martin Luther King being with a white woman. Now, I've heard accounts of other women, but not white women, okay? So don't get it twisted, Blade. All right, Blade's line is available, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. We've got a break for news. We'll come back on the other side. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden fell victim to an apparent swatting incident on Thursday. The zoo reports receiving a threat prior to opening yesterday and contacted police, who later determined that there was no active danger on the grounds. The zoo opened and issued a statement of thanks to local law enforcement. Investigators are working to determine the cause of a Thursday fire in Avondale. Flames ignited at a 3-unit apartment building on Washington Avenue shortly before noon. One person was injured. Authorities are investigating the discovery of skeletal remains this week in West Price Hill. Bones were found Wednesday in a wooded area near Minion Avenue. There's been no word on the identity of the victim or on a cause of death. Nathaniel Lowe drove in a run in the bottom of the 9th inning to give the Reds a 3-2 series win over the Pirates. The series with Pittsburgh continues at Great American Ballpark this weekend. Cincinnati's North Avondale neighborhood was the scene of a Thursday morning shooting incident. Police say a Spectrum worker was shot in the neck during a robbery around 5 a.m. The victim's injuries are described as life-threatening. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
That's a good stepping song. If you're from Chicago, you could step off that song pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Chicago, I mentioned it yesterday. Everybody see the final episode of The Chi? Oh, man. And the music. Man, they had some great music in that final episode of The Chi. I mean, the music, all the music fit with the scenes. It was just, oh, man. It was great. The final episode of The Chi. And they did a great job with that TV series there. Man, great job. All right. And I think Zoe Wesson, he was filming along with some of that stuff on The Chi. He didn't do the entire, all 8 seasons, but he was there quite a bit of the time. Zoe Wesson. Haven't heard from old Zoe lately. What's up, Zoe? All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to Tony Walker. Tony Walker, how you doing today?
How you doing, Mr. Lincoln?
I'm doing okay.
Yes, this is Tony, and I've been listening to you for 40 years, though.
Oh, man.
Lincoln.
Okay.
No, I'm not that smart. You're very not that smart. This twin, man. What's up?
Oh, my God. Oh, gee.
Yeah,
gotcha.
You did. You did. The name, you know, the name, I wasn't expecting you. And so I thought it was, you got me.
Yeah, Shakedown Friday, baby. What's up, EIOG?
Now, did you tell Terrence to put Tony Walker up there?
No, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I figured that.
I got to get Unc and stuff today. Hey, it's all love, baby. It's all love. Yeah, I ain't see the show. I've been missing and everything, man.
Oh, man, it's good. That last episode is really good.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and check it out, you did? Because, you know, Kroger's been pounding me and everything, man. I've been working.
They've been working you like a slave, huh?
And I don't know about no slave and stuff, but I don't know the mentality of a slave, so I can't say that, man. But it is what it is, Unc. How you been doing, man?
Pretty good. Hanging in there. Hanging in.
Yeah, I'll probably check you out. I told Cadillac about you and stuff. He's like, oh, yeah? I say, yeah, we might pop out and stuff.
Oh, you might come down to Stagger Lee's. He's going to wear his Cadillac shoes.
I said, he got that crown purple and stuff. He said, oh, yeah, you know, I already got the purple gators and stuff. And I said, I got to find and see where they at. You already know I got them. I said, come on, man.
Unbelievable.
I said, just put on the Jordans or something like that and keep it moving.
Now, he's got to wear those shoes. He's got to wear those shoes. If he comes out to the remote, he's got to wear those Cadillac shoes.
Oh, he go wear them and stuff. I already know how my brother is. We all must think alike, but I already know. Hey, man, it's sad about the Spectrum guy, man.
Oh, man, I know. And then, you know what? It's supposed to be some kind of gang code, robber code. If they give you what you're asking for, why you got to shoot them?
And that's how it is, man. That's how it is. And then Lincoln, they nasty down there. I know you supposed to go down to Texas, right?
I'm going to Houston when the Bengals play.
Okay, hold that thought. Because I'm saying they nasty, huh? Hey, you might want to take your Lunchable or your one of them sharing plates down there. Because when they come out, they was cooking condoms with chicken at Popeyes. You heard about that?
No.
What? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look it up, man. I'll be sending stuff to your mess. You need to start checking. Instead of you waking up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning watching porn, man, check out my message I'll be sending you.
I don't wake up watching porn. I wake up trying to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just saying, check it out, though. I'll be sending you messages, you know, get alert, adapt to society, what's going on and everything, man. But, yeah, they nasty down there. Brent don't talk about that, but he want to talk about other issues and stuff.
Well, Brent is in Dallas, so he'll say, that happened in Houston, not Dallas. That's what Brent would say.
I don't care. It's Texas, period. And you going down there to Texas, hey, yeah, it's a train line and everything. You talking about Texas chili, and when I first came to Cincinnati, I hate to say it, like, they said, watch out for the ladies. I said, why? You know, they put that thing up in they chili.
Oh,
so when you piss them off,
you heard that's been, right? I mean, I've been hearing that since I was a child. That's an old, I mean, that story has been passed along for years and years. I heard about that when I was in junior high school.
You heard about bed bugs too, though, huh?
Well, bed bugs have been around for a while, but that putting blood in chili, the woman puts her blood in the chili, and you eat it, then you'll fall in love with her, and that's it.
I don't know about falling in love. They do that and stuff because you cheated on them or some situations like that. And all that, the get back game. You know about the get back. Well, I don't know if you know about the get back. But I'm just saying, man, that's how it is. But be careful, Unc, if you go to Texas, man. Don't eat that chili. Just eat your Lunchable. Have Sharon give you one of them breakfast club.
Lunchable, okay.
Breakfast cup or something like that. Like, how much them plates going for?
What plates?
Yeah, sharing plates, man.
$50 a plate.
Well, what we donate to the Crown World Foundation?
Those plates are not for sale. Those plates are not for sale. They're only for me. One of a kind. Only for me.
Hey, you blocking, boy. You blocking. I know the season coming up. That's blocking, huh? And all that. Hey, man, I don't think I'll say, man, you know, we got to get it together, huh?
Well, what do you think about that 15-year-old in the gang killed somebody, getting 100 years in jail?
He deserved what he deserved.
Yeah, I mean,
what? That got to be out of town somewhere.
It was in Indianapolis.
Oh, they throw the Bible at you in Indianapolis. You better not come through there with a joint.
Yeah.
They
Well-
taking you in your car. I mean, he about, you said 15?
15 years old, 100 years in jail.
Oh, I thought they was AF from when I seen that. So that is true, huh?
That's true, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was AI. So I seen the picture and all that. I said, man, they playing 100 years and stuff.
15 years old, got 100. His friend got 120 years.
Banging out here.
So what?
Representing the blood and stuff. Bo out here representing the blood, man. What y'all on over there in Montgomery, man?
It's just a red scarf. That's all. It's just a red scarf.
hey, I'll probably check you out, Lord's will, though.
All right.
On that. You be safe, man.
All right, twin. Okay, I'll look for you down at Stagger Lee's. All right.
All right, one love, man.
All right, that's twin. It says he'll be down at Stagger Lee's. And he may bring his Cadillac brother with him. He says, we think just alike. Well, y'all share a brain. They share, twins share a brain. He got half the brain, and twin got the other half of the brain. Yeah, they share a brain. That's why they think alike. And yeah, simple as that. They even feel things. Twin said, did you have sex last night with somebody? He said, yeah, how you know? And I guess twin just felt it. You know, that's his twin brother. All right. Twin cracks me up. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to Ray. Ray, Stefan, and not the innovator. Oh God. And I need to be at Stagger Leads for this. Go ahead,
Ray.
Ray, how you doing, Ray?
Hey. What's up, Lincoln B?
What's up?
Yeah, twin crack you up. Lincoln, they have the same brain. Is one a Republican and one's MAGA?
I don't know.
Or one Democrat?
That I don't know. It depends on which hemisphere they are, you know. As the Pharaoh said, maybe it's the right hemisphere for the other brother and the left hemisphere for twin. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't know if his brother's a Republican or a Democrat?
I have no idea. I'll ask him today if I see him.
Yeah, but Lincoln, a couple things. This 15-year-old, Lincoln, you get. Let me ask you this: at what point in your teenage years should you know the difference between right and wrong? Because this subject comes up a couple times a year.
Yeah.
You know, on your show. Well, at what point does a teenager know the difference between right and wrong?
Well, but the thing about it, he's been programmed by, or taken in by the gang, and he feels love that he never felt before from the gang, and he's willing to do whatever they want him to do because they show him love.
But just in general, do you think a 14 or 15-year-old girl knows that if she has sex, there's possibility she could have a baby?
For the most part, they know it could get you pregnant, but they've heard make him pull out, make him do this or do that. But at that age, when the hormones take over, they don't think about that.
But you would know the difference between right and wrong. You know that if a 14-year-old knows that he or she shouldn't be driving a car, and if they get caught, they're going to get punished. I mean, they know that.
Yes.
And my whole point is, if you're 14 or 15 and you know the difference between right and wrong, there are some parents out there, they'll say that you got to pay the consequences. And then there are parents out there that say that, well, that's my baby. You don't know the difference between right and wrong, and I'll bail you out of all the trouble that you get into. So what kind of parent?
Even if they know the difference between right and wrong, they think they're not going to get caught. They think it's not going to happen to them. That's it. They think they're not going to get pregnant. They think the police are not going to catch up with them. They feel invincible.
Yeah. So if you're a teenager and you get caught doing anything wrong, then they only have them to blame. So people are like, like this 15-year-old. I've heard of 14, 15-year-olds like in retaliation here in the city. They'll shoot somebody, just out, from maybe a robbery or a fight gone wrong, and
just like the Spectrum guy,
9, 10, 12 years.
Well, okay, if they catch this guy Well, the dude from Spectrum is still alive. So if he stays alive, I don't know. The guy probably will get maybe 20 years for an armed robbery, shooting. He's not even supposed to have a weapon. So he'll do at least 20 years if the guy lives.
He's in a coma or something? This is the Spectrum guy, right?
Yeah, the Spectrum guy.
Okay. I'm kind of wondering what the hell he was doing out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
He was fixing cable. He was fixing cable. You know, cable go out at all times during the day and night. So they got people working 24/7.
Yeah, well.
You know? I mean, he was there in a truck. He was on duty working.
Yeah, he was the only one there?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And I guess he had a bucket truck, so I guess he was going to get up in the truck and fix something on the line, on the pole that was messed up. And he was sitting there, I guess, figuring out what the hell he was going to do. And the guy walks up to him with the gun, I guess. Having get out of he gets out and, man. I don't know whether he was already out. Go ahead.
You mentioned Martin Luther King and Shuttlesworth and you know, maybe Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
Who do you think that's coming after Al Sharpton? Who's the next Al Sharpton or Martin Luther King or just that one person that the media would deem as, you know, the black leader that'll step up? Is anybody come to mind in your eyes? Your opinion?
Nobody really.
And that's sad.
Nobody really. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out. I just can't think of them right now. There's somebody out there, but I can't think of them right now.
I told Sharpton, I'm like, because I brought this up to him, and you have to say, is there one person out there that can call for a boycott or can call for a march that'll get 500,000 or 700,000 or 1 million people, you know, in one spot? And I said no. You know, he's kind of humble, and you know, he didn't want to say he's probably the last of the Mohicans.
What did he say? What did he say?
Nobody else out there.
And did he say anything? Did he think of anybody?
Well, no.
He didn't name any names?
That's what I'm asking you. No.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I can't think of. I mean, somebody out there, but I just can't think of him right now. I just can't.
It may have to be a group like Black Lives Matter, or it's hard. It's hard.
You
and
know,
if that's the case,
I thought a guy, but you know, I don't know if Roland Martin would be the type of guy that could motivate people to get out, but I don't know if he would get the following as a Sharpton or somebody like that. I like Roland Martin for something like that, but I don't think, you know, his time may have passed. He should have been out there earlier, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, black folks, they done gotten too comfortable in their homes and driving their cars, and they got a 401k, and they get a paycheck every week, and they think they've made it. Twin thinks he's made it. Twin thinks he has made it in life.
I don't know if he thinks he's made it in life, but I think he thinks he's getting by. He's getting by. He's getting by. Getting by and thinking you made it is different.
Yeah,
all right.
Well,
all right.
You know,
they're calling you at Ray's daycare. Take care of those kids. Okay. Yeah. It sounded like one of those kids was getting into something. He said, I gotta go. Yeah, okay. All right, let's take a break. 513-749-1230. Ray's line is available. If you want to jump on that real quick, you better do so right now. It's Lincoln Ware. 1230, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear Future Wifey. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Tomorrow on Clio TV.
I have an announcement.
It's National Girlfriends Day.
Stop, drop, and roll!
Celebrate your girls.
Oh my God, what do you know what this means? Champagne, anyone?
girlfriends we all know and love.
This is probably where I should be talking about the value of friendship and how my girls fill out my life. Tony, I think I'm pregnant.
Uh-oh. Who is this? Watch a Girlfriends Marathon on National Girlfriends Day. Tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. Only on Clio TV.
Are you looking for a school where your child can thrive? Discover North Bend STEM Academy, Cincinnati's new tuition-free K-5 public charter school. At North Bend STEM Academy, students enjoy hands-on STEM learning, extended reading and math instruction, caring teachers, and a safe, supportive environment designed to help every child succeed. Free breakfast and lunch are provided, and enrollment is happening now. Give your child a strong start and a bright future. Visit northbendstemacademy.org and enroll today.
We all make plans for the future, like car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Hunter in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me show you why so many clients recommend us to their friends and family. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Hey, yo, Cincy, you ready? This Friday, the parties everybody's talking about is at Megacorp Pavilion. It's camo and denim night with the world-famous DJ Wonder and a live performance by Pink Gator. One night, one stage, one unforgettable experience. Rock your freshest camo and cleanest denim, grab your crew, and get your tickets to the hottest party of the summer at ccparty26.com. Use code FRIENDSHIP for a discount. It's camo and denim night with Kid Capri this Friday night at Megacorp Pavilion. Be there. Tickets at ccparty26.com.
We got out of Washington State, and I think a week after, state went on lockdown for COVID.
So then when we transitioned to Texas, it was very much so like, what are we going to do now?
Operation Homefront has allowed our family to make something of ourselves again in the world after the military.
It's completely changed the way our life is. It took us from a hopeless situation, and now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
Illegal fentanyl is up to 100 times more potent than morphine. A tiny amount is all it takes to cause an overdose. It could be in your drugs, and you wouldn't be able to see it, taste it, or smell it. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
.30 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And of course, instead of a rebroadcast of today's show, it'll be another live show from Stagger Leeds starting at 4 o'clock. So come on down and join the fun. I'm pretty sure they have some stuff down there to give away. I'm not sure. I was looking at Obama's playlist, summer playlist, and of course he's got SZA and I don't know half these. He's got October London. He's got Fred Hammond, Vince Staples. I don't know, but anyway, I can tell with his summer playlist he would listen to the Sunday Soul Classics. He's got Earth, Wind and Fire. You Can't Hide Love. He's got Luther. Anyone Had a Heart. He's got Chaka Khan, Ain't Nobody. Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On. The Temptations, I Know I'm Losing You. And Sam and Dave, Hold On, I'm Coming. How about that? So Obama would listen to the Sunday Soul Classics. And he's got a bunch of other stuff, people I never heard of. But you know what I mean? I recognize the Sunday Soul Classics, yes. So he might want to tune in Sunday, 3 o'clock on 100.3. Or he can go to the app and listen. Yes. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah, they're getting ready to ramp up ICE. They're getting ready to ramp up ICE. All those illegals, all the Haitians, beware. We don't know when they're going to hit. They're already stopping people at the airports now. ICE is working with TSA. at the airports. People are in line to get on the plane, and ICE walking up and hauling them off. They're working with TSA. So if you're an immigrant, no matter what your status is, you better beware. They might pull you over, pull you out of line at the airport ticket window. They're working with TSA. And when ICE hits those illegals, they're going to hit you. They're not even going to know it. It's going to be a surprise attack. You watch. You watch. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to Stefan. Stefan, how you doing?
What's up, Brother Lincoln?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Your chair has arrived, my brother. Your chair has arrived.
The Crown Royal chair is there, huh?
It has arrived, brother. We got a special gift for your brother to go with that chair.
Okay.
You know, we might get a champagne glass at the same time, my brother. You know,
all right, I'm looking forward to coming down to Stagger Lee's.
Did you say something about the Asians? You say about the ICE Asians?
Well, ICE is working with TSA, and they're pulling immigrants out of the line at the airport now. They're getting them at the airport.
They ain't gonna touch no Asians at all. Lincoln, the Asians got a federal law that's locked in. That's a bill. Asians got a bill. Only immigrant, they got a bill in the federal law that they can never touch no Asians, brother. Not at all. So
I'm sure there's some stipulations, and I'd have to see the bill. I don't know what it says, but yeah, I hear you.
House bill, they got that, brother. But yeah, they might go after the Haitians.
Haitians, yes.
They might go after them and Africans. They might do that, but they ain't gonna touch no Asians. No. They have war off that. You do that. Then I seen Alicia Reese yesterday, brother. She was speaking about the children's service levy.
Yes.
So many levies, Lincoln. Tax levy, property levy. Now they trying to do income tax levy. So that ain't gonna work.
I like the income tax levy. That way everybody can take part in paying. You know, not the retired man or woman living in their house. They won't be touched by if they're retired and not working. They won't have to throw in money for the CPS schools. They put in enough already. They should get a break.
It's coming out their Social Security check, all that, Lincoln.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they're not going to take any income out of your Social Security check if they pass that.
Imagine the lingo that's written for that. You never know. They do.
No, they're not going to do that. This is This is for if you have a job and your employer takes out city tax. That's going to be part of it. It's going to jack it up a little bit more. You won't get as much on your paycheck as you normally do.
They're like these stadium levies they doing. All this stuff the same, Lincoln. Stadium levies. All this stuff the same, how they keep playing the community. But who faults that actually be going in place? It's the city fault and the state fault. They all fall in place, Lincoln, with all these mess-ups. You know what I mean? And money and all that, and all of a sudden the taxpayers got to pay for they mess up that these politicians keep, coming up with. It's not them coming up with this. It's the lobbyists that really come up with these bills, Lincoln.
Yeah.
You know, they do this stuff, man, and it sounds so stupid what they be doing, man, and that's what's wrong with the society we living in. They doing stupid moves. Like I said, the Alex Lindsey, Democrat Party, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Come on now, think about it. Trying to revise the bylaws to take the county, take over the city committees. Nah, man, we need to stop this. Our politicians really got to stick together and say something about it.
Well, I mean, you always dogging out Ann Sessler, but they weren't trying this stuff when Ann Sessler was the co-chair of the Cincinnati Democratic Party.
They weren't what? You said?
I mean, they weren't trying to take over when Ann Sessler was in there.
Because she was sitting on the CDC part, and she was a lobbyist. She was bringing the money in for them so they can be quiet. Of course, her ass need to go. That she gone.
Now that she gone, now they try to take over. So you should hope she would have stayed.
No, I ain't gonna hope that, Lincoln. She brought that damn stadium down in the West End.
Oh my God! Oh
that
boy!
helped put people out the neighborhood. People losing their homes, brother.
Oh.
You know, lady on Wave, she passed away. 99-something years old. They had to push her out of her neighborhood. She died. So I can't be cheering this. We can't keep kissing the ass. We got to be ass kickers, not ass lickers, Lincoln.
All right.
Anyway, brother, I love you.
I will see you down at Stagger Lee's, Stefan.
Hey, man, you're going to feel good in that Crown Royal. That chair keep coming back for you. You might as well take that sucker home.
All right.
For real. Put that in the basement. All right, brother Lincoln.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. All right. And we'll be at Stagger Lee's 2020 Elm Street at 4 o'clock today. So, man, I'm going to have to take a cat nap when I get off here at 1 o'clock because, I got to be right back downtown. Yeah. I won't have long to sleep today. Unbelievable. 513-749-1230. We'll take a break. And we've got room for you if you want to jump on board. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion in spending power. We encourage you to buy black, not just one day, but every day, 365, 24/7. Go to thebuzzcincy.com and check out our Buy Black 513 page, where you can view a directory of black businesses right here in the 513. All black business owners, we're looking for you. Get featured right now. Go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on the Buy Black 513 banner to find out how you can be featured and expand your reach over the air and the internet. Let's buy Black 513. 1230 The Buzz.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, meh, school is fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single year. Call 513-991-7445 to apply today. Idea Public Schools. We are crew, not passengers.
Spots are filling fast. Don't miss your chance to enroll today. Call Idea now at 513-991-7445 to speak with the team and secure your student seat. That's 513-991-7445. Or for quick, easy access, apply online anytime at ideapublicschools.org. That's ideapublicschools.org. A brighter future starts here. Apply today before seats are gone.
You're invited to be a part of the nation's largest gathering of the family at the 38th Midwest Black Family Reunion. Come celebrate. Bring your family to this 4-day celebration of family, culture, and community, featuring special guests Kenny Lattimore, John P. Key, and Otis Moss III. Enjoy live entertainment, family activities, health and wellness programs, culture celebrations, and more. Presented by TriHealth. Visit myblackfamilyreunion.org for details. That's myblackfamilyreunion.org.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS is not slowing down, and the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, fighting to protect our clients' assets and secure them the best possible deal. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Council on Aging is celebrating 55 years of service to older adults, people with disabilities, and caregivers in our community. When you need help for yourself or an older loved one, contact Council on Aging for unbiased advice, information, and connection to community resources. Details at 513-721-1025 or online at helpforseniors.org. That's help, the number 4, seniors.org.
At the YMCA, finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why and get involved today at ymca.org for a better us.
I guess I called AA because alcohol didn't work anymore. Drinking used to give me a sense of meaning in life. I called AA not knowing what to expect. Certainly not cheerfulness, but that's what I got. People had humor. They seemed to be at ease. I hung around. Now I feel much more comfortable with myself and the people around me. Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
.1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And want to remind you, later on today we'll be at Stagger Lee's down on Elm Street, broadcasting live. Tomorrow we'll be out at the Corinthian Baptist Church from 1 until 3. From 1 till 3, they've got backpacks and school supplies and everything like that for the kids. So make sure you check that out. We're talking tomorrow out at Corinthian Baptist Church. Save some money. Get a jump start on those supplies. Also, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, they're having the Men of Honor and Valor. They'll be speaking at the Greater Emmanuel Apostolic Temple. Yes, and that's located right there at 1150 Galbraith Road. 1150 Galbraith Road. They have free breakfast and brunch, and the featured speakers will be Cecil Thomas, Dr. Keith Melvin. Back that thing up. Dr. Melvin, we have Eric Kearney, and I may be able to stop in and just say hi. Yeah. But check that out tomorrow, all you men, the Men of Honor, Men of Valor, and they're going to be speaking on different things, politics, health, and the whole bit. Dr. Melvin, and he'll be there, Cecil Thomas. It starts at 10 o'clock. It's from 10 to 2 at the 1150 Galbraith Road. Men of Honor and Valor at the Greater Emmanuel Apostolic Church, and you don't want to miss it. Oh, yeah. All right, busy day for me tomorrow. Lincoln Ware Walking Club. Look at the weather. We don't know what the weather will be at 8 o'clock, 8:30. We don't know what it'll be. Depends on the timeline. Yes. Tune into the news tomorrow morning, and they'll give you a timeline of those showers when they're going to hit. And they're pretty good at those timelines. They say the first sprinkle will be at 7:30. If you stand out there in your area where they say it'll hit, it normally hits. They're pretty good at that. The Iranian says, "We will kill you." We will kill you. They're saying that to Trump. The Iranians are not real happy with Donald Trump. And they've got a hit out on Donald Trump. Yes. The hit is out on Trump. The Iranians are going after him. The chief of police out in Seattle, black chief of police, resigned after that shooting at the Space Needle, at the food festival there. He resigned. And I think at the urging of the mayor. I think he was probably going to be fired if he didn't resign. And he resigned and says good riddance to Seattle. He's out of there. Yeah. When there's violence in these cities, these mayors, they want to make a change real quick to make it seem like they're not the problem. It's the problem of the chief. Yeah. So I don't think he had any choice but to resign. And the gospel folks, a little upset at Marvin Sapp. Never could have made it. He has joined up with Jay-Z. Yeah. Joined up with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. and they're going to be in charge of distributing his music now, and he signed a distribution deal with Rock Nation for his upcoming album, Restoration. And his lead single on that album, He's Not Finished. He's still working on you. He's not finished yet. He's got more work to do. Oh, yeah. So I don't think the gospel world is real happy to see Marvin Sapp aligning himself with secular music. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's go to Elijah. Elijah, how are you?
Hi, good morning to you, good day.
It's afternoon now, but it's still a day. It's still the day.
Oh, no doubt about it. Man, I tell you, I was just looking at the picture of myself in my mind with what you're saying presently, and the things were radically changed where we came back and had a desire to know ourselves, the same way my parents did. They had a desire to tell us to go out and find out who we are so we can tell them who they are.
No, they didn't. Your parents didn't tell you that.
My parents did.
They didn't tell you that. I can't imagine your parents telling you, now, Wesley, I want you to go out there, Wesley, find out who you are, and when you find out who you are, come back and tell me who we are. They didn't tell you that. Quit lying on your parents.
Let me translate it. You think maybe they said, you go to school, and what you learn, you come back and show us. Is that the same thing?
I don't even know if they told you that. They just said, you get all the education you can because you're going to need it to make a living.
As a fact, being younger than me by about 10 years, so you really have to listen to me and give me some credibility or not.
Well, I'm just saying your parents didn't really tell you that. You was probably hoping they would have at this point in your life, but you didn't care then. You weren't paying any attention to what they were telling you, so quit lying.
Damn. So that's the way it is. A diamond is really born in the rough. It's born about some other stuff and what have you. But even in my time, I knew that I was different. I knew that inside myself, I knew I had to understand because something was happening with me that wasn't happening with everybody else. And consequently, it shows now, like today, you my brother, 10 years junior, and yet you treat me like I'm a bum on the street.
How do I? No, I don't. I just don't believe in some of the things you say. And I saw there was a guy with the Omegas. Hold on a second. Just hold up a second. There was a guy with the Omegas in the studio the other day, and his name was something Israel. And I started to ask him if he was a Hebrew Israelite, but I just didn't. I just didn't ask him, but he was probably a Hebrew Israelite, but I didn't say anything else. I didn't ask him. I didn't want to get into it. They're here to have fun and everything. I'm sure the Hebrew Israelites will be set up on one corner down there somewhere during this conclave of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I'm sure the Hebrew Israelites will be posted up somewhere on a corner.
I hear you. And the thing that I'm looking at overall is the truthfulness of what the Most High said. And he said that his word would begin to catch on like a fire in the latter days. And because he said also and explained that the nightmare that our patriarch Abraham had, he said what he did about that in his words as well. So we're coming to a time of an awakening and the shift, I believe, and I think Pharaoh can speak on it with some depth too, but we're coming to a time where we've got to resize, re-understand, and redefine because we're going to be finding out day by day the whole structure of the white government is set up on a damn lie based on religion called Christianity. So that don't seem to be something that can hit as a reality as well, but it's going to have to because it's the truth and it's been spoken on.
Oh, boy. According to you. It's the truth according to you.
Not according to me. I mean, how do you get that?
Because you're preaching it. You believe it.
Maker of this whole thing.
You believe what you're preaching, so it's the truth according to you.
It's more than belief. Belief is when you're looking at something and you're trying to figure out whether you're going to go deeper or not. When you see a thing, you see it. You see where it's setting. You see what shade it is, what its variation is. I see what I'm looking at, so I can never be fooled to be a Christian or any other situation where it's just make-believe.
Unbelievable. All right. You say make-believe, I say unbelievable. All right. Elijah, it's always good talking to you.
Have a good day, my brother. I love you.
What part of town do you live in, Elijah?
Out in Fairfield.
Fairfield, okay. I thought maybe you would be downtown sometime today, and I was going to tell you to stop by Stagger Lee's. I haven't seen you in person, and I don't know when.
It's on Elm Street. Is that near where Reverend Lynch's church used to be? Or is it
yeah, it's on down. It's on past there. It's like north of there. It's north of there. Yeah, near the end of Elm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop down there and get some services. I need to be trimmed up a bit. So.
Trimmed up a bit? Oh, you mean there's a barbershop near there that you're talking about?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about one. You're talking about Stagger Lee.
Stagger Lee's is a liquor store, not a barbershop.
Oh. So what's the barbershop you were talking about? You were going to be at later on today.
It wasn't. I never talked about being at a barbershop today. I'm going to be at Stagger Lee's at 4. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Now. I'm totally on the same page.
Okay. It didn't sound like it at first. Okay. Thank you, Elijah. Thanks for your call. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. He's coming to Stagger Lee's to get a little trim. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. That's why I laugh a lot, to keep from crying. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. And don't forget, if you called in today during the first broadcast, you can call in during the second one. We won't bar you from calling in this afternoon, if you call in today. So feel free to do so, and feel free to just stop by Stagger Lee's and say hi to all the folks down there. I got a feeling we're gonna see some characters down there. You never know who you might run into down in Over the Rhine. I'm telling you. You never know who. Even Lady C was down there the last time we were down at Stagger Lee's. She might pop in this time. I don't know. You never know who you might run into. All right, we're gonna take a break, and then we'll come back. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment and information. Starting at 6 a.m., set your alarm for Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
What's going on, Cincinnati? This is Erica Campbell.
Followed by The Lincoln Ware Show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Hey, this is Lincoln Ware. Join me for The Lincoln Ware Show.
Then it's Keeping It Real.
With me,
Keeping It Real! From 1 till 4 p.m. News, entertainment, and information. We've got it all right here on 1230 The Buzz.
Whether you're from Roselawn or Walnut Hills, South Cumminsville or South Fairmount, our families and our community come first. We look out for each other. Greg Landsman fought to get us free preschool for 3- and 4-year-olds so our children have a strong foundation. And now that he's in Congress, he fought against the insurance companies jacking up costs on our families. He's fighting to protect Medicare and Social Security for our seniors, fighting the big corporations that are jacking up costs on our groceries and gas. Greg Landsman even wrote the bill to cap the cost of prescription drugs like insulin to make it easier to raise our families, take care of our seniors, and keep our community strong. Greg Landsman is the leader we need in Congress because family matters most. Paid for by DCCC, dccc.org. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. DCCC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Hey, are you looking for something new and exciting? Stop by the CompTIA Health and Wellness Celebration on Thursday, August 6th, and try out our lotion. Hear the testimonials about how our product has worked for others. CompTIA Lotion is a game changer. Come to 3800 Clifton Avenue on Thursday, August 6th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and try out our natural product. Get a big discount on CompTIA Lotion on Thursday, August 6th, 10 to 5. For more information, go to CompTIALotion.com.
Are you looking for a school where your child can thrive? Discover North Bend STEM Academy, Cincinnati's new tuition-free K-5 public charter school. At North Bend STEM Academy, students enjoy hands-on STEM learning, extended reading and math instruction, caring teachers, and a safe, supportive environment designed to help every child succeed. Free breakfast and lunch are provided, and enrollment is happening now. Give your child a strong start and a bright future. Visit northbendstemacademy.org and enroll today.
What did she say?
Hey, yo, Cincy, you ready? This Friday, the parties everybody's talking about is at Megacorp Pavilion. It's Camo and Denim Night with the world-famous
Capri!
DJ Wonder and a live performance by Pink Gator. One night, one stage, one unforgettable experience. Rock your freshest camo and cleanest denim. Grab your crew and get your tickets to the hottest party of the summer at ccparty26.com.
Use code FRIENDSHIP for a discount.
It's Camo and Denim Night with Kid Capri this Friday night at Megacorp Pavilion. Be there.
Tickets at ccparty26.com.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
Rock steady, baby. That's what it is. What it is, what it is. 1230 WDBZ, the Lincoln Ware Show on a Friday afternoon. And downtown will be buzzing today. And all weekend, let me tell you, believe me when I tell you, beloved, they're out and about downtown Cincinnati. All right, 513-749-1230. And once again, join me tomorrow, 1 to 3, Corinthian Baptist Church, broadcasting live. I'll be doing cut-ins. I won't be doing the regular talk show. It'll just be cut-ins. During the 1 to 3 period. So come on by there, check us out. Listen to some good gospel music, between the cut-ins. I'm really loving gospel music nowadays. They got some real good gospel music. I think Erica Campbell has turned me around. I now love gospel music. I listen every morning. From 6 to 10 to Erica Campbell and that great gospel music that she plays. Y'all don't hear me. Let me rest this little feeble message on this Friday afternoon. Hallelujah. All right, let's continue. Let's go to Vincent. Vincent, how you doing today?
Oh, Lincoln, thanks for taking my call there. I wanted to ask you, you never mentioned how old that child was that got lit up. I had to agree with Vernon on that. You got to catch them while they're young.
What? Oh, you mean which one are you talking about? We talked about, you mean the guy that got 100 years?
No, the one that the police officer was there.
Oh, I think he was, oh, man. I'm not sure how old he was. I'll find out, but I think he was somewhere between 12 and 15.
Oh, that's too late.
Yeah, it could be.
Too late.
Yeah. He hit his grandmother, broke the remote, broke the TV screen, and He was carrying on something else. Yeah, he was doing everything.
You got to catch them between their 3 and 9. And when they get to 9, they'll never ever think about doing anything like that.
Between 3 and 9, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you got to light them up.
You might be telling the truth. You might be telling the truth.
Think about it. Anybody that's 50 and older, I guarantee you they had their britches pulled down at least 3 or 4 times by the time they got 12. And then after that, you got it again if you was in school. You got something called a SWAT.
Well, that's true. That's true. The only thing I didn't like about the whole situation was that they handcuffed the kid, and that's when they whipped him.
I agree with you, but if he's 12 to 15, that's why they handcuffed him.
Yeah.
If he was 6 or 7, you wouldn't need no handcuffing. See, that's why I asked how old the child was. But you're supposed to do all that work between 3 and 9. That's way
true.
They know better when they get 12.
Yeah.
Not to even think about cussing you out, smacking the grandma or smacking the grandpa.
He kicked the grandmother. I think he kicked her. Yeah.
It would have never happened. It'd have been his last kick.
So, the police officer felt like it was time for them to warm his ass up after all that. And, boy, she was on the stand crying and everything. Yeah.
But, see, that's the reason why you got kids out here 15 and older shooting their parents, robbing stores, running the streets all hours of the night acting crazy. Because there's no discipline.
Yeah.
In the school or out on the street. And you have to admit, anybody listening, 50 plus, you didn't do that when you were a child. You knew better.
Yeah.
Because you got straightened up immediately. They grabbed a hold of those britches and didn't have to pull hard. You knew what time it was. And we got to get back to that as a people.
Yep. I hear you.
So, tomorrow, are you going to be out there selling cars?
No, I won't be there until the end of August. I won't be back out at Jeff Weiler till the end of August. But you can go out there anytime at the used car mega store.
Okay, I'm going to ask this guy and see if he has what I'm looking for.
All right.
So I got a couple people to take with me. They looking too. So put your name in, probably on 3 or 4 of those.
All right, take them on out there. They'll work a deal for you.
What time they open?
They open at I think 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
You guys have a good time down there at Staggerly's. You think David will be down there?
David who?
David Herring.
Oh, David Herring? I don't know. You never know when he might pop up.
I got to catch up with that guy.
David Herring pops up at the strangest places.
Okay.
All right.
You have a good one.
Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, you never know when you might see David Herring. Oh, yeah. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. It is Friday. Oh, man, I'm looking at the clock on the wall, and already it's just about 1 o'clock. And I'm going to run in here and take me a quick nap, if I can, and then get right back up. Terrence Howard, are you going home or are you staying at the station?
I'm going to stay here. I'm going to give me something you can come back to.
And see, if I was downtown, I would treat you to lunch at the Eagle or somewhere. You know what I mean? They got some good greens down there, man. If I was down at the station, I would do that. They got some good greens. Since you from Alabama, you might appreciate those greens they have over there.
Wow, you would have treated me?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But
man.
The next time I'm down there on a Friday, I'm going to take you to lunch, Terrence Howard. You're the hardest working man in radio.
That means you'll never show up on a Friday here then.
No. You know there's going to be some Fridays that I have to be down there for guests and stuff like that. But we got you covered, Terrence Howard.
All right, Mr. Ware. Well, I'll see you later.
The hardest working man in radio. All right, I'm out. I'll see you at 4 at Stagger Lee's. Woo! Let me eat my last cantaloupe. And I'm good to go. Oh, yeah, folks. So I'll see y'all later. Tune in at 4 o'clock.